Holly Raid. The Holly Raid. The Holly Raid. Hi, everybody. Wow, would you believe it? Holly just raided us with a party of 900 people. That's crazy. Thank you, Holly. I'm so happy you saw Din. Which I'm assuming is
water.
Thank you, Sand, for the water. I'm so glad you saw Din, which I'm assuming is a truncation of the word dinosaur, which would be so scary to see in Picross, but hopefully it was fun and cool. If you're just arriving and you don't know exactly what we're doing here today, I just barely started, you know, and today, specifically, me and my friend Twilight, who I'm actually about to call right fucking now, are going to be ranking the gosh darn maps of Team Fortress 2, the video game. Did you know that? Yeah, she knows it. Twilight knows it the whole time. Do you see? No, you're good. You're great. Can you do that funky little thing that you did last time where you boot up Team Fortress 2 and show? Thank you. Terrific. And while she's doing that, let me just so how we understand the criteria that we're kind of going for. There are three main things that we're really... you can't hear Twilight at all? There's just... You cannot hear... Oh, that's because Twilight is a fucking ghost. Hang on. There's... Talk? What the fuck? Wait. Hey. Oh my god. Am I talking to a dead lady? Hang on. Keep beatboxing. Keep beatboxing, quickly. It worked! Your beatboxing brought you back into the realm of the living.
Yes! Oh my god, I knew I'd be able to fucking make something out of this skill someday! Mom, you were wrong!
That's so exciting. Yeah, no, it's because I had Twilight, or specifically Discord, to auxiliary... Hang on, my dad is calling me. Hey, Dad, what's up? I just started my stream.
Oh, wow, fun for you and all the group.
Yep.
Hey, okay, good. Well, I just was checking in to see if you heard back on your car or what was going on.
No, no news on the car.
Okay, Mom and I are driving home now. We'll be back in about 2.5 hours.
All right.
I assume you do not want to be picked up tonight.
No, sire. Thank you very much. I love you.
Love you. Have a good stream. Bye.
Bye. And there he goes. That's my
Your
dad,
dad is
everybody.
sweet.
Yeah, he doesn't know anything about Team Fortress 2, so he can't be on this stream.
No?
Yeah.
Can't teach him?
Well, maybe someday. I eventually want to teach my parents about Team Fortress 2, but not quite yet.
That sounds so exciting.
Oh, it's gonna be so fun because I showed them the other day. We were just sitting down with them, and I talked about this on Liars Club. So in the next couple of days, you'll probably hear about this again from Bloodborne Chase. But the other day, because I was unpacking all my shit, and my mom saw my Fight Songs vinyl. Fucking the big vinyl with all the TF2 OST on it, and my mom was super interested, and she was like, "Oh, you have a vinyl? That's so cool." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, well, it's from a video game that I really like." And she's like, "That's so cool. Can you show me?" And so I started showing her some of the TF2 songs, and then eventually I was just like, well, because I was like explaining the whole like, oh, this is the theme song of this character, and actually, Dad, you know, this character in their trailer, they used the song from Magnum, which is, you know, the Dirty Harry movie. Yeah, that one. And I you know, they were just super interested, and they were laughing at the jokes and the Meet the Team trailers, and it was great. So yeah, eventually I think I would like to induct my parents into Team Fortress 2, but for now, they're currently, they don't know about it. So let me go over really quick the criteria. Like I said, we're judging mainly on three things. That is the gameplay of a level, the iconography. I always forget how to pronounce this word.
Iconography.
Iconography. I always forget the emphasis on the con, not the I. Iconography and the design of the level. Those are the three main things we're kind of judging based on. So up here in S tier, the only S tier we've got so far is Process, 5 CP Badlands, and Gorge. And A tier, we have Snakewater, Gully Wash, Double Cross, Cold Front, and Steel. And down in D, we have Egypt, CTF Sawmill, Fastlane, Stand-In, Freight, 5 Gorge, and Junction. And in F tier, we have CTF Well and Dust Bowl. Now, really pay attention. Really pay attention to, like, the CTF above that, because a lot of people were like, why are the fucking Sawmill in D tier? It's because it's CTF sawmill. It's not King.
CTF sawmill.
Yeah, it's not Koth sawmill.
Big difference.
Gigantic
I just emphasized
difference.
that with a fart.
Yeah, you can tell she means it when she uses her stinky butt. So
shut the fuck up.
your stinky little butt when you fart all over it. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So today we're getting started on Granary, which is actually an attack defense map. So I don't know why Granary.
5 CP.
Why the fuck is Granary all the way with the payload? Well, okay, Granary. What do you think of Granary, huh?
I really like this map. I think it can be awkward to play in 12v12, but
that's true.
I think it overall has like a pretty fun and strong layout.
It feels very narrow for a 5CP map. You know, there's not a whole lot of left and right, not a whole lot of different entrances and exits. It's kind of just like
it also doesn't have a lot of verticality. It has enough that like for example, the height advantage you get from up here.
Sure,
or, like,
it has like pretend
interesting.
verticality. It has like the bare minimum. You know,
and it has these like interesting, these crates here that a scout can only get to from these ramps, but
aside from that, only the blast jumping classes can get up there. Yeah. So in terms of gameplay, it doesn't overstay its welcome. It's very simple. It is the most rectangular 5CP map that I can think of. Extremely simplistic and straightforward, which means that you can learn this map in maybe 30 seconds. Yeah, no, it's a straight line. It does have the iconography a little bit. Whenever I think of baseline 5CP TF2, I think of Granary. This is like the 5CP map.
I heard there was.
Did you know you could do this?
Well, media shared.
That's awesome. So cool. Also, Dude Snack, thanks for the $5 and also the Better Off Alone MIDI. Really enjoying this. So, I like Granary. It doesn't offend me, but it doesn't really wow me either, Yeah, it doesn't please the taste buds in the way that another map might. Yeah, it hits me as like a low... I'm never unsatisfied playing on this map. Sure. It hits me as a low B tier, high C tier map myself. What about you? Yeah, I fuck with B tier. All right, cool. Let's put a low B tier. And now, baby, now we're getting into the good stuff. We're getting into Payload. Payload is my favorite game mode in Team Fortress 2. Bread and butter TF2. It is, in my opinion, some of the most fun you can have in the game. TF2 is a great game. It has a lot of great merits in all of its modes. Payload is the game mode that I go to when I want to introduce someone to the game, and it is the default for what makes TF2 such a strong, fun game, period. Yeah, and what better of a map to start off with than Badwater, right? Because Badwater is... I think while it's not my favorite Payload map, I think it is, like, objective. The fucking Better Off Alone MIDI has car revving sounds in it, so I'm just kind of talking over right now. That's fine, though. By the way, media requests are on, so if you want to donate, you can donate a song up to 4 minutes. I think this might be the objectively, best designed Payload map in the game. I wouldn't say it's the best designed Payload map. You wouldn't? It is well designed. But I believe above all else, it is the most well recognized. Yeah. Maybe the most frequently played. If we're talking about iconic, this is like where you go. This is iconic. This is where Payload is the bread and butter of TF2. Badwater is the bread and butter of Payload. So, this is the creme of the crop, I think that can really be said for... Everybody knows every single hallway of Badwater, and that's a beautiful thing. So, I feel like we can't go lower than A tier. I'm feeling mid A tier. This map is A tier. Bordering maybe on S tier. Yeah, I would put it above Snakewater in A tier at the very top. I think my only problem with this map is that this last point can be difficult to push on offense. But even then, the sort of back hallway there can do a lot for you. It can do wonders. Oh yeah. Especially, there are options. Yeah. I think literally as long as you have even a little bit of a coordinated team, if you have an Uber, this map is very, very well balanced. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put it at the very bottom of S tier, Badwater. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I feel very good about that. I feel like I don't want to go too terribly into depth like we did last time, because I think if we recall, last time we spent a full 15 minutes picking apart fucking Dust Bowl. And
well,
just
I'm fine with doing that. Again, the only reason that I had a problem with going long-winded was because I already had a prior engagement. But this time, we're free to go as long as we like.
Yeah.
So if you want to really get into the thick of it on any of these maps, I say we do it.
I think we'll have some opportunities to do that, but I think everything that could be said about Dust Bowl has been said about Dust Bowl. If you want, and I bring up this video literally whenever I can, every single opportunity, every single corner where that an opportunity presents itself. There's a video called "Talking About PL underscore fucking Badwater for 12 hours." It is just a guy talking about Badwater for 12 hours, and it is one of my favorite YouTube videos of all time. And so, go check that out if you really want to. He does not retread ground. He talks about unique things about Badwater for 12 hours, and he goes in depth too. He talks about shit you wouldn't think about. At one point he talks about what it would be like to take a date on to Badwater, and he interprets that in two ways. First, he's talking about, playing the game with your date, like playing the objective and just kind of like pushing the cart and talking to each other, and then also literally going to Badwater physically for a date. It's a great video. So yeah, bottom of S tier for Badwater, easy. Barn Blitz. PL underscore Barn Blitz.
Let's go to Barn Blitz.
If you could you just go to frickin'
Let's go to
Blitz
Barn
already?
Blitz.
Oh man, Barn Blitz. Barn Blitz is a very good payload map.
I love this map. This map is
yeah.
excellent.
Also not my favorite, but it's like if I was ranking specifically just payload maps, this would be like, I think maybe my third favorite.
As usual,
Mm-hmm.
my only complaint about Barn Blitz
Right.
is that this last point can be a little difficult to push into because of the lack of non-choky entrances. There's actually a pro version of Barn Blitz where one of the only changes is that an extra path is added here with an entrance to this area here where this health kit is.
Oh, neat. That's a good idea. Yeah. Thanks, Pro Barn Blitz. I really like Barn Blitz. It's not a lot of snowy maps in base TF2, or like in early base TF2, that is.
Yeah.
And so Barn Blitz was pretty special in that regard when it came out.
Absolutely.
I really.
Yeah. Also, Pro Barn Blitz makes it not snowy because apparently something about snowy textures makes a map perform worse, which I don't understand.
That is so fucking weird. That is really weird. I didn't know that.
It is very bizarre.
Yeah.
Also, this
Sunny,
little bit
thanks
right
for the
here
$5
for
by the way.
snipers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. That's kind of cheesy a little bit. Sunny, thank you for the $5. I really appreciate it. I also, here's something kind of weird. Barn Blitz is a really thin map. It's a very thin sort of pathway that you're leading the bomb through. There's not a whole lot of left and right areas, but I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, because there's a lot of varied terrain within the thinness. There's like ups and downs, and it's like a pretzel of a map. In terms of verticality, which I really, really like. I really like that about Barn Blitz. I respect that greatly, and I think that there's a lot of really fun things you can do on Barn Blitz. There's like the tried and true, put the sentry in that little the little barn up front area. That's fine, and you can do those things, but there's also a lot of room for experimentation because of the sort of fair game between the two sides. Of course, barring the third point. But I just really, really enjoy Barn Blitz.
I love this little pit right here leading into the
it's the most useless room ever. Yeah.
This is the pit that spies duck into to get their cloak back.
Yeah, no, it's the funny thing. You can only see that one little pit if you open the class as spy. Otherwise, that's just blocked by a rock. You can't see into there otherwise. It's crazy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Barn Blitz is great. I would put that... You know,
This so many battles have been fought in this building, bro.
Fucking legends have been made in this room,
Like
right here.
fucking me over here is like a sniper, and then like a demo man like poking out and shooting grenades at me like this.
It's the fight for your life. Really,
No, this map's great.
And a million times I've gone up into that barn kind of in the back there and just like, soloed like a shitty NG nest, just by peeking the corner like as a fucking, a scout or whatever.
Yeah, I love coming up here as a soldier and encountering just like a stray like feral scout who has no idea what I am and what I'm doing.
Yeah, he doesn't know where he is. He just knows he must kill.
Just like fucking blast him. It's got a little ramp here.
Delightful little fucking map. I'm thinking low A tier for Barn Blitz.
Yeah, A tier, easy.
I'm gonna put it right above Cold Front, right below Double Cross. Actually, I'll put it above Double Cross.
If you ask me, there are very few bad payload maps.
Oh yeah. I'm actually also gonna put Double Cross at the bottom of A tier, I think.
Okay.
Now, this might be a little controversial. Borneo is my favorite payload map.
I think Borneo is a great map. I don't know if I'd rank it as my favorite, but it's really good.
I love Borneo. Whenever I get the chance to go to Borneo, I get excited. Frums.xyz just gave $5 and said, "Hey, thanks." Also, hang on, let me.
I know Frums.
Frums.xyz.
Yeah, they're a prominent member of the rhythm dance game community.
Oh, that's cool. Thanks, Frums. Keep on
really
stepping on those pads, buddy.
Makes
Borneo,
a lot of really good music.
Borneo is lovely, and I'll tell you why. Just starting off, a lot of TF2 maps are very yellow and orange, and fucking.
This one is lush and full of nature.
This one's lush and blue, and I like blue. I think blue's a fun color. So just like off the bat, huh?
Because you're a boy.
I'm a boy, so I'm coded to see the color blue as more appealing, which makes me homosexual. So starting off just lilacs, so beautiful. Let me stop making funny jokes and let me talk about the freaking stage. Why don't you? So obviously, from a design point, it's great. I really like this starting area. It's just a fucking playground.
This starting area is like mathematical perfection.
Oh, it's beautiful. It is so much fun having like there are a million interactions you can have within this like 100 square feet of the game. It is so fucking good. There's this little side area over here that you can with this little opening that you can only get to if you can rocket jump or you're a scout, and so all the other classes have to take the walk of shame up to the fucking up here, which that that extra 2 seconds could easily get you killed. You know,
it makes the big difference.
Yeah, this little rock area where pyros and snipers fight. Fucking.
Oh my god, the amount of fucking pyros that are just like holding W up this path and like shooting flares, and I'm like,
because if you're behind the rocks, then they can't see you. The fucking the NGs that are always holding on for dear fucking life with the sentry that is always right there.
And perpetually taking at least like 10 damage per second.
Yeah, it is constantly getting peppered. At that point, the NG is no longer playing the game. They are existing solely as an augmented health pool for the sentry gun.
They're babysitting the sentry at all seconds of the day.
This is the most turtular area that you can possibly be in NG.
And there'll be a dispenser and a teleporter here.
Oh, naturally. Or behind that other wall right there next to the point.
And inevitably, the engineer is going to keep the sentry, the entire nest up, like, perfectly, until the fucking spy, Super Smash Bros. Fan 95 comes up and just backstabs everybody.
Oh, yeah. From
right here.
This is one of those places where there's no gradual push. It's like there's a singular surge, and then everything just fucking snaps into place,
Yeah.
And then, once we're going to the second point, again, just another great point A to point B. From base to point A and from point A to point B are two just really I'm just thinking about every single point. There are approximately 4 stages, five stages, I would say. I'd say 4.5. I'll say 4.5 because the final point is kind of like half of the thing. It's kind of including the last
the
one.
payload tends to sit around here for a
Yeah.
little bit before the push happens.
Yeah, and so in this secondary point, you know, there's just a lot that can be done. You know, obviously there's the cut corner that you can sort of go through if you're just pushing the cart, but then there's a lot of sort of backbone to it. So if you go back over there through the barn that was that you came in from point A from, there's a lot more to it. There are 3 exits to it, which is really nice. You can exit through the point area, or you can go a little farther, all the way to the back, or you can drop down to that little alley there, and then you know, go back into this sort of hunch area on the track where Twilight currently is, next to that other barn, the barn to the right. And then even down there, hey, more verticality is added, another fucking dimension. You know, there's exactly. You can drop down there, and fucking. It's just, there's so many places to go on Borneo, and you never have the same interaction twice. Well, you do. You have the same interaction a lot of the times on Borneo, but they're fun interactions, and like, I don't know why, like, Borneo feels like this is my favorite McDonald's to come home from school and go get, you know? Like,
one of my single favorite moments that I've ever had playing Team Fortress 2 was, healing a scout during the pregame while players were joining,
right?
And encountering a demo man with just full proper demo man loadout, pipe bomb, sticky bomb,
stock
bottle, running down. Wait, hold on.
Entering the fucking code matrix.
Running down here, healing the scout as they attempt to duel the demo, and failing miserably. They get piped 3 times and die. I'm still here, fucking strafing back and forth versus the demo.
Right.
They hit a pipe on me, but missed the rest of their bombs. They pull out their melee, and I crit them with my Uber Saw and kill them.
That
in one
is
hit.
The most insane thing is, I feel like I've done that exact same thing 3 times in that exact area. That is like this is like where you go to fight a demo.
This is where people scrap.
No, this is the
this
fucking.
This pit is where people scrap.
This is the alley behind the school where there aren't any security cameras, so you can just fucking.
There should be a dumpster here.
This is elementary school fight club, dude. I fucking love this little.
Here to complete the feeling.
Yeah, no, it's so fucking good. Love that area. Here's this area on the left here, kind of going into the second, you know, pushed back red spawn. This is the room that a million sneaky engineers have lived in. It feels like a room that you could make a really good NG setup on, but there's never, you know, the NG setup's always out on the sort of porch out there. But so it's either up there, you know, up there on this little sort of deck, or it's down there right below it, or if you're on the blue team and you're attacking as engineer, if you go up those stairs back there to the left, right, yeah, right over there. If you're really fucking sneaky and a little shithead like I am, you can put a fun little sentry right up there, right in front of red spawn, and just give them hell for a little bit. So get some cheeky push in on your on the blue team. It's you know, credit to team. NG is credit to team, if you know what I'm saying.
Exactly one time Chase has ever killed me with that sentry, and it's maybe the most angriest I've ever been playing this game.
It feels great. Also, you know what? I should probably I'm gonna make TF2 the game that I'm playing right now. I feel like that'd be
sure.
Yeah, because you're playing TF2, and also I feel like it'd get more TF2 fanatics in here. Anyway, I digress. What?
What?
I hope I'm called a slur. I think that'd be fun if I was called a slur today in my chat. This is not an invitation to call me a slur, unless you want to get banned, unless that is your goal. Yeah. Anyway, let's wrap up, because we've been spending a lot. I'm doing the exact thing that I said. I don't want to do that so much. Kind of coming through here again. You know, every single point can be said about this. There's just a million interactions. There are 3 different levels.
Fucking building has too many floors.
She says this because she gets killed all the time. This is like the room that you get angry in 100%. This is like this is the
room where there can be 5 separate fights happening, none of them interacting with each other.
Oh yeah, no, this is the room that I think I have said he had literally 1 health more times than any other room in the game.
Yep.
Yeah. And
absolutely.
It's always like a fucking scout or a medic that just barely gets away with some horse shit, you know. Love this room. Moving into this back area. This is the hardest push, I think, coming out of the building.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, the hardest push on the map.
Because here's the thing. Any situation where you have to push into an area where all of the defenders have height advantage, because, like, you come down here, and there's going to be people lining every single corridor staring down at you.
Oh,
which means that in order to make any success, you either, of course, again, need an Uber charge.
Right.
Or you need to make a coordinated push on all entrances, which, you know, not unreasonable. These entrances are, like, pretty big. Like, you can come in from all sides and kind of
and they provide reasonable cover no matter where you come from.
Yeah.
Because on the left you have...
The only problem is just that, again, with the height advantage and the fact that this room is just small enough that a single sentry can cover basically all of it, and then two can cover all of it. It's tough. It's tough to push this.
It can be tough, but it's never impossible. It doesn't
Never
feel
impossible.
no. It's never like Dust Bowl impossible. This is the most like make it or break it area, I think, in Borneo, where it's like if your team sucks, this is where you're gonna figure it out. But you know, at the end of the day, I think I've had more... There are less times that I've been frustrated on Borneo than there are times that I have been so elated to have been played. Like, even if I lose sometimes the map, I'm just like, GG's, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
Love Borneo.
GG's got him.
GG's got him. So, Borneo, I mean, like, you know where I would put it. I would put this in S tier just because I love Borneo so much. But
I'd personally put it either S or A tier.
Yeah, alright, I'll put it, fuck, I feel like it'd be sacrilege to put it above Badwater, but I just really love Borneo a lot.
Man the Ace, why are you still not over the Dust Bowl ranking? What about our Dust Bowl ranking do you disagree with?
Bottom, well, yeah, what about the bottom of F tier doesn't feel right about Dust Bowl to you?
Because I feel like we were very thorough in our critical analysis of the map.
We were more thorough than literally any other. Yeah, no, hey, can I tell you something? I did a very thorough job of saying every possible good thing I could say about Dust Bowl, because and Twilight will agree with me when I say this. We can have fun on Dust Bowl. We
have fun on Dust Bowl.
But
it's the map you love to hate.
Yeah, it just so happens that it's so much more fun to hate Dust Bowl than it is to play it. So that is why Dust Bowl is. If you want to hear our full analysis, go check out the VOD. Anyway, Borneo bottom of S tier. I feel good about that. Cactus Canyon.
I don't know, bro. This map's not even done.
No, this Cactus Canyon was added in the game in 2014 before it was done, and then they were just like, well, it's in the game. I guess we don't need to finish it. You can...
This is what Cactus Canyon looks like.
Look at Cactus Canyon. There it is. There's the canyon. That's big. That's a big... Fuck, Cactus Canyon sucks, dude. Oh, man. Cactus
Canyon didn't finish the map.
They did. I don't feel like... I don't even want to put this one in C tier, because I feel like that's ultimately where it would go. I kind of want to put this one in IDK lol, because this is not a finished map.
Yeah, this map is nothing. It's not done. They didn't finish the map.
No, nobody I know
adequately rate this.
Nobody I know who has ever played this game says, "Oh yeah, I love Cactus Canyon," because nobody I know who plays this game has ever said the words Cactus Canyon in that order. So, you know. Unless they just happened to, like, go to Nevada and they were like, you know, they said, oh, I saw a cactus, period, space. Canyons are also all over the place there. That is the only way those two words would be in order with a person that I've ever talked to. So, yeah, that one's going in IDK lol. Enclosure. I'm gonna take a pop out of my fucking little, what's this called again? Hydro flask. Give me a sec.
Okay.
Hydration is power, kids. Enclosure. This is the biggest map in base TF2. Did you know that?
Oh, this is multi-stage map. This map is multi-stage, isn't it?
I don't think so.
Yes.
Is it?
It super duper is.
Oh yeah.
This is stage 1. This is stage.
Yeah. It is.
And that's stage 3 or whatever.
Yeah. So. Enclosure is too big.
I really like this map.
I like it too. I can have a lot of fun on Enclosure.
I think this map is extremely fun.
But it's so big. It is so big.
It's got a lot of really really interesting areas in every single stage.
That's true. That's true. It does. Enclosure. I shouldn't be unfair to Enclosure just because I have a personal bias against it. Enclosure is okay. I'm not gonna do this for every payload map, but I'm about to compare Enclosure to Borneo.
Okay.
Enclosure has a lot of like little play structure areas, like Borneo does, and that could be very good. That can be to its advantage in a lot of ways. But what Enclosure doesn't do that Borneo does is have all of those areas like they all go and lead to the same sort of conclusion, you know? Because it feels like a lot of these areas are just there to have more variation in the terrain, you know? And it doesn't really feel like all of them are good for specifically reaching the end goal. It just kind of feels like they're there to me. What do you think of this?
I wholeheartedly disagree. I think there's
Really?
every single alternate path. When I've played this map, and granted, I haven't played a lot of this map because it doesn't come up on the queue very often.
Mm-hmm.
I've always felt like all the alternate paths are really really good, and they help a lot. And especially as a scout, the class who has the hardest time getting in and doing shit, be on account of his very poor health pool.
Right.
Having lots of options to flank makes that class a lot more viable on this map as like solo without a medic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. I guess I can't really. I don't know. I guess this is just gonna have to be one of those places where we agree to disagree. Because while I can respect Enclosure a lot, I just I can never really seem to have a good time on Enclosure. The best time I have on Enclosure is times where I don't even realize I'm playing on Enclosure. I'm just like, going through the motions. It's the fun interactions that I have on Enclosure are never because I'm playing on Enclosure. Does that make sense?
I'll tell you one thing. This stage, this area, is kind of weird.
A to B. Is that a robotic dinosaur? Wait, go back. Is that a robot dinosaur? Yo, let's go. That's cool. I didn't know that was there.
This area up ahead, through this door, this area here is very, very strange.
Oh yeah, this is like
to
fucking.
play on.
This is the fucking Twilight Zone of TF2. This is like weird.
What?
No, not like you, not you, Twilight. Like the Twilight Zone. It's Oh yeah, you saw Den. Hey, yeah, you saw. That's exciting. Hey, there's a through line finally. Thank God. Well, God, I think I've exhausted the things that I have to say about Enclosure, mostly because I just don't really play on it that often. Do you have any closing remarks, or do you want to rank it?
No, yeah, we can rank it.
Okay.
I'd say B,
High
A,
B?
maybe.
I'll put it above Moss Rock.
Sure.
All right, great.
Yeah, I'd put it under Moss Rock.
Okay. Above Foundry, or I'm gonna put it below Foundry, above Gravel Pit.
Sure. Yeah. No, that feels perfect.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Frontier.
Frontier.
This song has definitely gone on
scary training.
too long. Oh yeah, so exciting. Hey, by the way, Stevo Citrus, thank you very much for the $5. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. Frontier. I've always associated this particular map with TF2 YouTube videos, and not like Gmod videos or SFM, but like gameplay videos specifically. I don't know why. It just feels like a very.
You can't read this, but this is Lil Choo Choo, like chewing on food.
Yeah, cheese, CHEW, Lil Choo Choo. That's
you
the
can't
name
see
of
it because my graphics.
Yeah, because she's playing on N64 hardware. This is the only map, I believe, with a payload that you can stand on. This is the big payload map. The Lil Choo Choo is
the big train.
Big train. Yeah.
Also, I think the only map with a payload that kills you if you stand in front of it.
Does it kill you?
Yeah, if it's going fast enough and you stand in front of the train, it kills you.
Oh, I never noticed, because I guess it just never goes fast enough, because there is one particular choke point in this map that I hate. Can you guess what it is? Oh, here she goes. Here she goes. She's gonna go. She's gonna go ahead and figure it out. And there she goes to the choke point. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I hate this little hill. This is the worst hill. I hate this hill. It is. It never takes any less than 7 minutes to push the payload up this hill specifically, because it's a funnel. It's a funnel, and you're working down, and everybody can see you, and fucking, oh god. And there's no, the only side area is like this like winding path to like far off to the right. So your only hope.
All it takes is like one soldier or one heavy that's peeking this corner to like basically dead stop a push unless you're Ubering through.
And even then, they can still see you up the hill because you're like right there. And typically, you know, really the only way. The thing about it is, like, when you actually go through this little fucking area and you finally go through the alternate path and get behind them, the big flank that you've been, you know, trying to do, you're like way fucking behind where like the sentry or like because like their main people are going to be over there at the top of the hill, and so
there's going to be probably a sentry here and probably a sentry somewhere in this building.
Yeah, and so you're going to be too far away to actually deal with the opposition at that point, you know. So it's just such a pain. It is such a pain to deal with.
But scouts can get up faster with this funny little platform.
That little fungus there, that little fucking mushroom sticking out of the side. Cool. What of it?
I don't know. I just thought I'd bring it up.
That's what I thought, you freaking dork.
What? Did you just call me?
A freaking dork. I'm sorry, I was a little rude. Anywho.
Ow.
The way it works is like the way that the what I feel about this map is like it's a spectrum. It's a 3-tier spectrum where it starts out green, and then as you approach this hill, it gets more and more red until you're on the hill, and it's just fucking pure red, and then it starts getting back into the green again. Because the closer you get to the hill, I think the worse the sort of terrain design is. But you know, everything, you know, before and after that, I think is a little bit more forgiving,
palatable.
Yeah, like the area that kind of has that mountain or like hill area that you can kind of see over. Yeah, like right through here. Yeah, this area over here. Yeah, I love this little area. This is such a fun area. Fun. Yeah, because you get
special little pickups only for the soldiers and the demo men.
Yeah. I really like this area because it allows you to feel like you're actually like fighting a war over terrain. This is another thing when we were talking about Dust Bowl. One of the good things we said about Dust Bowl is that you actually feel like you're fighting around the terrain and not just
you're in the fucking trenches in Dust Bowl.
Yeah. And like, you know, you're going through a mountain and a mine and stuff. And in a lot of TF2 maps, I feel like a lot of map designers kind of get too far into the idea that you have to be fighting around like buildings and like getting through buildings and it's all industrial and shit, which there's definitely, you know, there's definitely a, you know, good reason for that. But, you know, at the same time, I feel like the physical, you know, world around you, the nature around you is often neglected. So that's something I really like about.
It's fun whenever maps make that a major part of the.
Yeah, and Frontier does that too.
The layout?
Yeah. So I do like Frontier, though it is a pretty flawed map, I think. Or at least it has one major flaw that's kind of hard to overlook. So, with that in mind, what do you think?
I'd personally put this map at low B tier, maybe C tier.
I'll put it above below Turbine. What do you think? Also, Landfall, I kind of want to bring forward a little bit.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, all right, cool. Next up is Gold Rush.
The famous original payload map.
This is the original.
This is the thing that started it all.
The one that started it all. And yet, I think this is the payload map that I've played the least on. No, I'm thinking of Hoodoo. I played on Hoodoo the least. Gold Rush is great. I like Gold Rush a lot.
Gold Rush is fun. I think it is one of the weakest payload maps.
It's not the weakest in terms of poor design, but rather in just how boring it is.
Nope. I think it's the weakest in terms of design.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Hit me with some details, sister.
Well, this starting area where you kind of just have to walk forward out of cover,
Mhm.
uh, and deal with this like huge area where there are inevitably going to be all kinds of projectiles being spammed. You know, snipers are hiding in these buildings,
Mhm.
and you know that's fine. You know, it's not super hard to uh push in through this initial area,
Mhm.
but this map suffers a similar problem to Dust Bowl in the regard of uh this last point on stage 1 is incredibly difficult to push
Mhm.
because your only options for getting through are these tiny doorways that the defending team always has sight of.
That's true.
um and, you know, if you can manage to sneak through and you can get yourself set up here, that's great because you know you
Yeah,
get
you
a
can
lot
get
more
some cheeky
options. You can
frags
come
up
out
here.
here, you can peek
Yeah,
out through here, but usually there's gonna be a red engineer like already set all the way up here,
that's true.
and that
Yeah.
makes it a lot harder. It's
Mhm.
also kind of very snowbally, um, where if you as blue team make one like moderately successful push, chances are you're gonna get the payload from here like all the way to here before red team like can get their spawns back and
Oh,
come
yeah.
back out.
Yeah, the second push is like 2 inches long. It once you get through, once you're able to push out through the first area, then it's over basically.
Yeah. And then beginning of stage 2 has the same problem as the beginning of Dust Bowl stage 2, where the blue team is entering in through the fucking trenches and they only have these two exits to work with.
Yeah.
Um
This
so just getting out of spawn in start of stage 2 is an absolute fucking nightmare.
the exit on the
And
left
then
is a little bit better because there's a lot more cover. It's sort of a hallway, and then you have some options to sort of peek
yeah.
around. So
That
it's
being
a
said, even just this small amount of height advantage here makes it super easy for just a random soldier to be spamming rockets and be essentially untouchable.
That's true. No, I agree with you in that regard. Yeah, for sure.
Also, you know, you've got these areas back here, you've got the medium health kit here, a sniper can just sit here and pick people off on both sides nearly effortlessly. Uh,
Here's a weird question. And this is
okay.
sort of tangential. Uh, this feels like the easiest map to get telefrags on, and I'm not sure why. Uh,
I have no idea. I can see where you're coming from. If you have like an engineer teleporter exit up here, you can oftentimes catch people unawares as like, you know, spies and scouts sneak by to try and get the flank.
yeah, I've gotten maybe 25 telefrags in my life. Across the 130 base maps. And
Mhm.
I feel like at least 6 of those run this map specifically in this second stage. Uh, I've got no idea why. It just feels so
I
easy.
gotta say,
Mhm.
if you can remember the numbers that legitimately that precisely, you have like a savant brain.
Oh no, I'm just like this is estimate. This is rough because I
Well,
do
in that
not.
case,
Mhm.
I'd say it's probably just confirmation bias.
Oh, maybe I don't know. Well, the point is, it just if it's
I'll
not
give it to you. Sure. Yeah.
if it's not
This map is easy to telefrag on.
yeah
Let's just say that.
yeah no if not at least it
'Cause
feels like
it's
it
fun.
is. Yeah.
It's fun.
Uh,
Um, this
that's the
upstairs area
mhm.
is kind of funny, kind of silly.
Yeah. You
I
can
like that you get the sight line all the way to the red team spawn here for
yeah
sniping.
cheeky
And
sniper
then
spot.
over here you can peek through and get cheeky headshots on people trying to cross around here. But
Hmm.
again, I feel like this area is extremely hard to push because the only entrances are these very thin hallways that they can safely defend and shoot at from all angles because they have height advantage and cover.
Hmm.
Um or you go upstairs and you go on this staircase, and Lord knows there are always some cheeky little fucking pyros with their jetpacks or
Oh yeah,
demos or soldiers trying to jump
guaranteed.
up here and get kills. And
Right.
inevitably, there's a sniper over there keeping their eye on this area.
Right.
It's
Because what
just
else are you supposed to do?
the entire time, it is an uphill battle for the blue team because none of the map layout is in their favor whatsoever. Um,
And then we get to stage 3.
Final stage of Gold Rush.
Hmm.
Probably the least annoying
The beginning
to push.
feels shockingly like the beginning of stage 2, also, where you only push out through 2 areas, and one of them is kind of a hallway on the left.
Well, here you got 3 areas. You got this
That's true.
upstairs door, the downstairs door, and then the hallway door.
I see people
Stage
very
3 is
rarely
also
going
kind
up
of
there.
annoying because pyros and Ubers can come in and just can't spawn. They can just walk in here.
That's true. It has the same thing that Dust Bowl stage 3 or no, Dust Bowl stage 2 has, where you can just literally go right to their spawn door.
Yeah.
After the gates open, which is annoying.
Which is annoying.
Mm-hmm.
This first part of stage 3 is fine.
I've had some fun interactions. Yeah,
pushing in through these areas in stage 3 is kind of inevitable. I feel like I've never ever played a game of Gold Rush where like the blue team gets hung up anywhere from here to here.
Mm-hmm.
It's always pushing the cart around this corner. That
Right.
is the challenge.
Yeah.
And honestly, I feel like this last point is surprisingly balanced. I really like this last point because you can go down here and you can take the alternate path and you get a flank. And unlike the flank on the last point of the last stage of Dust Bowl, which I think is shaped fairly similarly to how this is shaped,
Mm-hmm.
when you go down here, you have this little side building area that you can come up to and do some spam, or you can jump out and get a flank. It's also got this funny little underground area with a health kit that snipers can sit in and do funny shit. You've got the flank route, but this is essentially worthless because you're just gonna drop down. Someone's gonna see you out of the corner of their eye, and you're gonna get blasted while you're still stuck in this room.
Yeah.
But generally speaking, I feel like this last point is not as hard as it may often feel to push. I think this last point's good. So I have a lot of bad to say about Gold Rush, but I guess in the end, it could be worse.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and put Gold Rush in like mid low C. I'll
Sure.
put it. I feel like below Hydro. I think.
I feel really good about that placement.
Yeah, me too. Hoodoo. Hoodoo
is interesting.
Hoodoo off the bat, I cannot like in my mind visualize it. So show me Hoodoo real quick, please. Let's see. Here's Hoodoo. Oh, this one. Yeah, this one's fucking.
It's the one that
weird.
has the funny payload with dynamite on it.
Yeah, this one is fucking weird. This is the redheaded stepchild, I think, of the payload maps.
Oh yeah, no, that's the perfect explanation, I feel.
Yeah.
It has some areas that are really strong design-wise and a lot of fun to play, and some areas that are just total fucking dog shit.
Yeah, I feel okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you first.
No, you go ahead.
Oh my fucking god, Twilight, go first.
No, you go ahead.
Oh my god. Okay, fine. This first area, and specifically the second area, where you're kind of coming out through the 2 buildings. I think beginning of stage 2, is this little area, this little house in here, is where I have encountered the most racists while playing Team Fortress 2. I don't know why they all congregate in this room. This is like the clan headquarters or some shit. But like I have had to ban more people in servers that I've run in this room than any other room in TF2. I got no idea why. So that's points against Hoodoo just off the bat. It's more racist than any other map.
Yeah, I just learned that you can fit through these windows.
Yeah, check it out. There you go. Look at that. So exciting.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So now you'd say that
I just learned you can stand on this roof.
Wow, we're all learning. It's because we don't fucking play on Hoodoo. We don't ever come to this stupid little map.
I'm always pleased when Hoodoo is selected, but I never vote for it.
Oh, never, ever. I'm not pleased when Hoodoo is selected because I'm like, what the fuck is this map again? I don't remember. I never do. Also, I associate this map very heavily with detonator jumps for some fucking reason, even though there are no good detonator jumps places, I think.
Hoodoo has some pretty bad choke points. Something that I feel like I'm noticing is on Hoodoo, on every single stage, the first point is like really fun and balanced, and I think is really enjoyable to play.
Mhm.
And then the second point is like dog shit.
Yeah, yeah. I
First point, super fun, balanced, super fun to play. Second
I
point,
have
dog shit.
I have a tendency to feel like hoodoo matches go on for way longer than they do. Because like I think it's once you get past that first point when you're like, God damn, how are we still on this fucking map? You know?
First
So,
point is actually I don't like the first point or the second point on the final stage
you
because
know.
look at this. It's just two big hallways.
So what you're saying is 2 out of the 6 areas in this game are good, or in this map are good?
Well, 2 out of the 6 areas I would say are like really good, and the rest of them I would say are like meh. Take it
They're
or leave it.
choky and they're like weird little random alcoves to go in. Yeah, no, this is not a favorable map for me. I think Hoodoo.
I like Hoodoo, but again, it's
I
absolutely not like my first choice.
may I pause it? May I pause it? I
Okay.
think you like Hoodoo in essence. Does that make sense?
No,
Okay, well maybe think sometimes.
I think I just like Hoodoo, but I don't love it.
All right, fair enough. Like I kind of, and you know, this might kind of shock you. I kind of want to put this one in D tier, high D tier.
No, I wouldn't put it down in D tier. I'd put it at C tier at the lowest.
All right, but I'm gonna put it low C tier. I'm gonna put it.
Sure.
There it goes, right there. Next up, Pier, payload underscore Pier.
Oh man.
Pier. This one feels new. Oh my god, Pier is new, right? Pier is one of the newer maps.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah.
I don't like Pier very much.
It feels like an Italian map. I don't know why. It just feels like this one takes place in Italy. I think it might
This one
be
takes
because
place in Venice.
yeah. So Italy, easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's because of like the little gay little canals. Yeah, check it out.
Water.
Yeah, it's new-ish. It's latter half of the 2010s. I would consider that new to TF2. This one,
Water.
while it's not like choky. There are a lot of like alternate routes. The sight lines are just egregious, I think. Snipers
It
fucking
has some pretty violent sight lines in a lot
yeah,
of areas
no.
of the map, yeah.
Any sniper worth its salt is gonna have a field day on this map.
I also feel like they did the strange thing of like they made like a 3-stage map that has 2 points per stage, but then they were like, and they like removed all of the blockades between all the stages and made it one big stage. Because look
Yeah.
how many fucking checkpoints that payload has.
Yeah, especially near
This
near
map
the
is
end.
humongous.
Yeah, no, this is a very, very big map.
Very large, long map.
I think the first
Much
half,
like my penis.
it's a penis joke. It's a penis joke on my
It's a
stream.
penis joke.
Right as ATI Golden Panther is rating, you're making a penis joke.
Yes.
I can't believe it. Thank you, ATI Gold Panther. I think the first half of this map is the weak half of the map. I like the latter half of the map a lot more.
I like every single part of the map except for this ending here. I think is a little annoying.
The cliff coming out of the first point is annoying.
The cliff coming out of the first point. Those are the 2 areas of this map that I don't particularly like.
Yeah, this little area where you're pushing out of
this
little
area
garage.
right here.
Yeah.
And the very, very end. Everything else, I think this map is like pretty fun.
It's very labyrinthian, this particular map, because there's a lot of places to go, but it's not exactly clear. I feel like I've gotten lost a lot on this map.
I can understand getting lost on this map. I've
Yeah.
played it enough that I feel confident I like know how to get to anywhere from anywhere.
Right, like I always know where I am. I just always like get mixed up and kind of end up in the wrong place somehow.
Yeah.
Obviously
got these cute little beach areas also that you can use for flanking.
The beach areas always have a lot of fun interactions.
Look at me, I'm a scout.
Haha, and then I jump down here and there's fucking 2 sentries in this little fucking cave. Oh, I love it. So much fun. Yeah, no. Pier is a pretty middle of the road payload map. I'd put that in low B tier, you know.
B tier feels good.
Yeah. Yeah, high C. Low B tier. I'll put that right
I like
below
B
Granary.
tier.
Yeah. Snowy Coast. This is the one that they added in Invasion.
I don't like it very much.
You don't like Snowy Coast?
Not particularly, no.
Could you tell me why?
Sure, let me load in.
Go for it. Yeah, no, I'll take all the time you need.
this first point is immediately just kind of obnoxious because of you got a lot of safe areas for engineer buildings and
Right.
huge height advantage for the defending team.
Hmm.
And your only real options are to go left and around or right and around.
Well, but you can go to the building.
Obviously,
You can go
you
to the
can
building.
blast jump over, but again, if there's a sentry, that's just
Yeah,
asking to die.
which there always is.
Um, so that first area is kind of annoying. This area here is, I mean, it's difficult to push through this door. Um, oh,
What?
look at that.
What
There's
are you
only
looking at?
2 entrances.
Oh, yeah,
That
hey.
one and that one.
What? Can you believe it? 2 entrances, everybody. 2 entrances.
I'm
Yeah,
so unhappy about this information.
yeah. This one feels bigger than it actually is, and when you actually start to examine it, I think it kind of starts boiling down to, maybe 5 big rooms that have 2 entrances between them. I do like the little cave area.
Yeah, once you get to here, there's a lot more layout complexity and like fun stuff you can do.
Unfortunately, that's like
Um,
halfway through the map.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then pushing the cart down through here
Yeah,
can
from
be
C to D.
challenging, but you do have the flank. This is like major flank route.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is small and kind of a little bit tough to get through, but you have height advantage, which is
And it's
huge.
easy to counterplay as the defense too. It's really easy to literally just like go in there and then kill the scout that's going to be cheeky.
Yeah, I mean, if like a heavy medic or a soldier medic comes through here, they can do a lot of work from this flank.
Mhm.
And then clear this out from behind, and you're able to push through. That's fine. Nice little side area here.
The
Once you get to
final
here, there are
yeah.
a lot of options. I always feel like it's difficult to push through here as blue, and then I remember like, oh yeah, like I can just do shit around these side areas.
Yeah, and it's so weird because I feel like a lot of people also forget that, like, it just kind of gets lost in the periphery.
It's because this like main building when you're pushing through is blue is just it dominates the entire focus and the entire presence because it's this massive door and it leads straight to the ending. So it's like
yeah. I mean,
people get tunnel visioned.
that's definitely true. I also feel like it's super easy to get spawn camped on this one at this last point specifically.
As red,
As
it can
red.
be.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
If your team
I've done more than my fair share of spawn camping here as a demo man, putting sticky bombs in front of the door.
because if it's so easy to kind of like just get cut off because you spawn on there's no equal spread of spawning. It's all out of that one little box.
Which
Mhm.
you can come out this side as well, but
Right, but that just kind of it puts you in that awkward little corner, which is
you can go out here.
yes. So, but it's just kind
So
of difficult
you have
to
options, but I think if players don't immediately realize, just one wave of spawn camping can be all you need to like make a
win.
cap happen.
Yeah.
If a wave of red team players spawns and they all start walking out through this door and you get 3 of them with your sticky bombs, that could be enough to make a successful push and win the game.
Yeah. So, flawed map. I like this map, but it's definitely flawed. It's another C tier payload map, I think.
I'd be comfortable putting it mid C tier or high C tier.
Yeah, I'll put it above 5 CP well, below DeGroot Keep. There you go.
Cool.
Swiftwater. I like this one.
I like Swiftwater. Swiftwater makes me smile.
Swiftwater made me happy. I'm playing Team Fortress 2 with my friends. Swiftwater, I know I've been saying like playground a lot, but this little house or this little like kind of barn area right at the back of point A of Swiftwater, where snipers go up and play, feels like
This is a Quake map. This barn is a Quake map.
It's a play structure. It's just it's. You have fun, and you go play hide and seek in this little fucking thing with like a sniper or a spy. Snipers, spies, engineers. The supporting team or the supporting cast loves this little fucking area. Yeah, there's a lot of areas to sneak around and laugh like a goblin in.
There's this map has had the highest volume of this building has had the highest volume of like sticky jumper demo flying over the entire red team and landing in it.
Yes,
Than
that's
any
correct.
other building in Team Fortress 2.
Yeah, it makes as much sense as Sticky Jumper demo going from battlement to battlement on Two Fort. It just like those those are
or
the
Sticky
two top.
Jumper demo going all the way to the back of Badwater first area to like try and get like a caber kill on a sniper.
Yeah, which and if you do it, respect. Fuck you though. Yeah, so the first point of Swiftwater is a lot of fun. I really, really like Swiftwater's first little area. It's like it's got
Swiftwater is also where I've encountered the most toxic players. I'm gonna agree with Oskov right here.
Yeah, I mean it's got its fair share of toxicity. It feels like a very there's something about the spawn area for blue or for red rather that feels very like TF2 like that big octagonal room with like
yeah
the with all the lights that sort of light up as this room does not feel like a TF2 room. It feels weird.
This I can agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
This room is it's unusual. What the fuck is going on in here?
Oh, they're growing fungi and spores. Yeah, I don't know why it just always struck me as very odd as you. I feel like an idiot when I'm in this room because I always like bonk my head into the wrong door like once a map or whatever.
The one that you're supposed to go through glows green.
That's why I feel like an idiot, Twilight, is because it's so obvious which one, and I always get to mix them up. It's also like it always feels like I try to go out one of the doors and then like they capture right as I'm about to hit it and then I bonk my nose, you know?
You get like stuck inside the door and you have to kill bind.
Yeah. The second point of Swiftwater right here. The little fucking cave area is annoying to push through.
Did you hear that?
What? Where?
Do you have my volume on?
No. Oh wait, hang on. Let me turn your volume on. Oh.
This bridge creaks when you walk on it.
That's neat. I never noticed that. How about, hey, we're learning something, everybody. Did you know that? Did you notice that, gamers? When you play on Swiftwater? No, you didn't.
This is the first time I've ever noticed it.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, there you go. Pushing through that cave is always very annoying.
Yeah, that cave is really, really frustrating to push through and even to push out of.
Yeah.
But you got this little building up here you can climb up into, and you can come out and do a flank on the red team.
A little bit, yeah. I mean, you get the height advantage, but you know the red team can just as easily get the height advantage by just walking up into this little area, this little building here. So it doesn't feel like so much of an advantage when it takes exactly as much effort as the enemy team to also get the advantage. You know what I mean? Oh, there we go. So yeah, the second part of Swiftwater, it's not as good as the first part, but it's still fine as long as you get through the little cave area. Are you having fun with your little bridge? Okay. Can you move on to the next area, please? Thank you. Coming over here to this little area. This area is never very substantial. This always feels like such a the most transitional space. It's always like
even when it somehow manages to get held by red team for like 5 minutes, it's always just like this too shall pass.
Yeah, no, this is nothing. This is the all right, folks, let's move this along area of this map. And then coming into this final area, oh, you can't jump over that. How about that? Coming into this final area, this is World War II. This area right here. This is the beaches of Normandy. This is one of the most not the hardest to push, one of the most chaotic areas in any payload map.
Oh
that I can think
yeah,
of. Yeah.
There you could walk out because look at how much open space there is.
This is fucking CP orange. This area. This is just a fucking flat.
Sometimes I've walked out here and I swear it's like I'm watching. You know how like old medieval combat is depicted, where you've got like 10 different melee battles between two people going on and like all in 10 different places. That's how I feel like every single time I walk out here, because I feel like there are just 100 different people battling 100 different battles all over this fucking spot.
Oh yeah, no,
just
definitely
ignoring each other.
It's nuts. It's nuts. It's so easy to get killed by like somebody's fucking stray bullet that like wasn't even paying attention to you in this area. So it's very difficult. And then as you push,
fucking pipe bomb sailing over these goddamn rocks, hitting me when the demo man didn't even know I was there.
And it only gets worse as you come into the train is here. Bad game, terrible game. Anyway. As you push into this final area, pushing to the last point, as blue team, you cannot survive. You are doomed to run into this area and push it 5 inches and then die. That is now your fucking life as a lemming. Is pushing
fucking job.
Just to fucking you die in this room like it's your fucking job in TF2 because
your entire role here is to hold W, touch the cart so it moves forward a half centimeter, and then perish to one of the 5 sentry gun rockets that comes flying at you.
This is the fucking turlet bowl of Swiftwater. This little fucking area is literally the fucking you get flushed down the turlet in this one. It is so fucking infuriating. Nobody has fun on this point, including the defenders.
This point is impossible to push until you flush out the entire red team with like a ×3 simultaneous Uber charge push through all entrances.
It's a fucking nightmare and a half. So, you know, it's I can't say okay, so now that we're coming to the end of it, I can't say that I don't enjoy Swiftwater because I do. It just gets more and more infuriating the further along that you go. Which I don't think that's enough to put it any lower than B tier. I think low A, high B tier would be good for Swiftwater.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I'm not no disagreement from me.
Terrific. All right.
I am in full support.
Let's go to Thunder Mountain. The big thunder, the main thunder. It's the Germa joke. Check it out. Thunder Mountain is a very... What can be said about Thunder Mountain? What the heck can be said about Thunder Mountain? This is the map that it's the easiest to get killed from all the way across the map on this map. As soon as you come over this hill, somehow every sniper in the entire map has a beat on your head, guaranteed. I don't know how, but it's true. You can stand on this rock right here, and then now no clip and just hold W real quick. Yeah, and then the sniper over here over here will fucking see you and kill you. This is the only place in the entire game to get a kill from over 1 kilometer as sniper achievement. It is so fucking annoying on this main part of Thunder Mountain. This first part of Thunder Mountain I do not enjoy. The second part of Thunder Mountain,
Stage 1 of Thunder Mountain is like,
but stage wait.
Here's stage 2.
This is stage 2. Stage 2 is fine. Wait, what am I thinking of? Is it not?
You're thinking of stage 3.
Yeah, stage 3. No, yeah, fuck stage 2. Fuck
Stage
skip.
3.
Stage, yeah, baby.
Stage motherfucking
baby.
3. This is the stage that everyone comes here for.
This is the
stage
only
1
reason.
Whatever. Stage 2, take it or leave it. Stage 3.
Let's fucking go. I love stage 3 of Thunder Mountain. This is so much fun.
This is a Quake map.
This is the fucking Chuck E. Cheese play place map, dude. Like you can. You
got the slides. You got the ball pit. You got the fucking jungle gym.
Yeah, this is like what Hightower would be if Hightower was a good map. This is, you know what I love?
It's not supposed to look like that.
No, that's not supposed to happen at all. Usually it doesn't look like that. You're gonna have to take our word. It's because we're not supposed to be here yet.
Yeah, probably, actually.
Yeah,
it's got also all these, like, little tunnel areas off to the side that you can play in.
Yeah, typically in payload maps, as you progress, obviously, you know, it's like... okay, yeah, you push the cart further.
The most precarious bridge in the entire game.
Yeah, it's easier to get air blasted off of this than the little swirl area from Upward. But this particular the stage 3 of Thunder Mountain is the only payload map where I don't think you need to, for the majority of the time, you don't need to worry about shifting like the main area where interactions are happening. Because no matter where you are in stage 3 of Payload Upward, or no matter where the cart is, you can always go to the same areas and have a little fucking fun time and go fucking fight. It never shifts away from this main central area, which I really, really, really like for a payload map.
This is one of the few payload maps where for like 5 minutes at a time you could end up with nobody pushing the cart, not because of any difficulty in blue team to get onto the cart because of like red's strong defense, but because like I don't know where the cart is, bro. I'm fighting people in the mid.
Yeah, I'm not. Am I my cart's keeper? Dude, like get off my back. I want to put Thunder Mountain in like fucking A tier just because of stage 3.
Yeah, the first 2 stages of Thunder Mountain are to me relatively inoffensive. They have their problems, but they also have their strong points.
Yeah, no, that's exactly how I feel.
And then by comparison, the final stage of Thunder Mountain is like chef's kiss. I love it here. I could go here any day and I'd, have a smile on my face. The only thing I have to say is that, Sniper's not very effective in this 3rd stage, but some people see that as another pro, not a con.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's it's to balance out stage 1 in the fucking 30-mile
True.
snipe. Yeah.
True.
So I'm gonna go ahead and put that one right below Steel and right above Double Cross in A tier. How do you feel about that?
Sure.
All right. Upward.
I'm down with Upward. Get it? I'm down with Upward.
Sorry, that was really funny. Upward, I think, is the most try-hard payload map, but I don't think that makes it unenjoyable,
Upward is, there's no part of this map that I feel like is challenging for blue to push through, except for the very end a little bit.
But even then, there's just so many. Like, yeah, there's so many places to go. There are so many options that you have.
In here, you can go downstairs.
Yeah, if you're a class with more mobility, you can kind of jump up to their spawn deck area.
Yeah. And this is also the map that has the most insane rollouts.
Yes, that's true. Upward is, I think. I would be willing to say that Upward is the class favorite when it comes to gameplay TF2 YouTubers. I don't know why. It just always feels like they congregate on this map. This is like their favorite map to go to and talk about.
Upward is the map where no matter how I'm feeling, no matter how my day's going, no matter what class I feel like playing, whether I'm alone or with friends, if Upward comes up on the vote, I'm like, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, no, Upward is always a good time. But here's the thing: is while I'm always happy to play on Upward, I'm never like elated to play on Upward. You know what I mean?
No, I'm elated to play on. I love this map.
Really, because like I can always have a good like. Upward is just the most consistently 7 out of 10 map for me.
For me, this map is like a strong 8.5 or a 9 out of 10.
Really? Okay. That's I mean, with that in mind, it is also extremely small. The sort of square footage of the map is, I think this might be one of the smallest. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely the smallest payload map.
Well, I guess the way that it all curls around one focal point, which is the inside of this building right here. Yeah, I understand. I see that. Yeah, it does all like focus around. Wow, look at that. That's fun.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
That's just right there.
It's because you go upward. Chases a pyro main. I thought you would like this place more. I mean, like, yeah, I like it. It's just, it's just never my first pick. It's one of my first picks, I will say.
Where does the staircase go?
Up there. See. I'm gonna put it in high A tier. I'll put it
sure, yeah.
Right
in my personal tier list, I'd probably put this in S tier.
Fuck it. I'll put it S.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, sure. No, if you're feeling S tier, I'm not gonna deprive that of you because
I think Upward is an excellent map. Also,
Whatville's great. Whatville's an S tier. Whatville's wonderful. I love Whatville. Whatville's great. the only map in TF2 where if you're playing on N64 settings, it'll still lag your computer.
So on every single map we have played previously, because I'm playing solo and there's not another player with me, I've been getting 600 to 1000 frames per second.
Yes.
Every single map I've been getting 600 to 1000 frames per second. Right now I am getting 160. That is with nobody on the map with me.
Whatville? Oh man, Whatville?
Oh, look at that! I look at it from this angle. My frame rate just dropped to 130. So this map on average performs at about 1/6 to 1/10 of the performance of other maps.
I like. So like F tier, but like I don't want to put it there because it feels unfair.
Well, like here's the thing. It's also not a very fun map to play on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's just these long, winding sight lines with like a goofy staircase. Ooh.
I really wish I could like this because I think a map with like a toy box aesthetic would be so much fun. But Whatville is just really bad. You know?
This is the map that we go on to be friendlies.
Yeah. This is the map where when you go on it,
like
everybody is like
have a trade prefix.
Everybody's like, yeah, all right, we're on Whatville. This one doesn't count. So I mean, like F tier, but I kind of want to put it in IDK lol just because I don't know. No, F tier.
I'd put it in IDK lol, honestly.
All right, IDK
this map
lol.
Is nothing.
Yeah. Real quick, by the way, also Hot Cocoa Rock, thank you for the 2-year subscription. Golly, 24 months. Thank you so much, Hot Cocoa Rock. I really appreciate that. Thanks for sticking around. And also, thank you for the $5, Hot Cocoa Rock. I appreciate it.
Here's another map that isn't done.
They chose to put this one in the game with dev textures. Like, what the fuck is up with Asteroid? We're just gonna let this song play, and then we're gonna look at Asteroid for a second silently. This is Asteroid. This was added also in the Invasion update, and it was supposed to be similar to Doomsday or to Groot Keep, in that it is its own unique game mode, that being... What game mode is this one again?
Robot Destruction.
Yeah, Robot Destruction Asteroid. So RD Asteroid is this is the only map of its kind. And like it's cute. It's a cute idea. And it is in the base game. But like IDK lol.
The map.
IDK lol.
The map's not done.
You gotta put this one in IDK lol because like
this outside area looks gorgeous though.
Oh yeah, no, that's another thing is that like all the things in IDK lol except for Yukon. Yukon, nobody knows what Yukon is because nobody goes to fucking Yukon. All the maps in IDK lol are just like unfinished. And so it's hard to really say, you know, it's hard to judge, and I don't want to be mean to the people who made it because, you know, I'm sure they're perfectly competent. It just so happens that, you know, they didn't finish their map.
We didn't finish the map.
Banana Bay. Banana Bay gives me a headache. Here's the thing, is it's not even because I don't like Banana Bay. It's because I think everybody else likes Banana Bay too much. Like, it's like a perfectly cute little, reasonable little map. But like, whenever it's like always like, oh, check it out. We got Borneo, and we got fucking Barn Blitz, and we got fucking Gravel Pit, and we got Turbine, and we got Banana Bay. And all of those maps I like, but Banana Bay I like the least, but somehow Banana Bay is always the one that is voted for. You know? when it's the choice of those 5 maps, everybody chooses Banana Bay. And this is like a tiny little map. This is a tiny itty bitty little map. It's another one of like Thunder Mountain Stage 3 where you can just go anywhere on the map and you can find somebody at any given time, and it's not unreasonable and nobody's out of place. But like, fuck, bro. Banana Bay, man.
I think the one of the main reasons a lot of people like this map is because it is kind of just a deathmatch map where the objective can be very much secondary to just running around and shooting people.
This is the map that I most often than not when I'm playing on Freak server. Which, by the way, if you want to play on Freak server, type TF2 exclamation point TF2 server in the console in the chat, and you can get it and you can connect. Like, this is the one that I play with toys the most on, just because I don't fucking take this map seriously. Not often, but you know.
I feel like you have like a weird bias against this map.
I do, because no matter what, if we're playing in Call and like it's like Koth Sawmill versus Banana Bay, I'm like, oh, I want to go to Sawmill. I haven't seen Koth Sawmill in so long. Everybody's just like, Banana Bay, I love this fucking map. And I think it's sort of like a self-fulfilling prophecy, because when I say, oh, I don't want to go to Banana Bay, everybody's like, vote for Banana Bay, because like they hear that I don't want to go to Banana Bay, and now it's a meme, and so they vote for Banana Bay.
Well, just don't bring it up.
But I like to talk about it, about how much I don't like Banana Bay.
Well, then, the meme will perpetuate itself.
That's lame. That's stupid. I think memes are gay and you should delete them. Banana Bay, objectively, is an inoffensive little fun map, payload race. You know, see, you
can do a lot of funny shit on it.
Yeah, it's definitely the smallest.
I think this map is a lot of fun. I think it's got a really engaging layout.
Yeah.
Where there's really no way. There just is no way for the opposing team to effectively defend and keep you from pushing your cart. Which I think is kind of the case for a lot of payload race maps, which is, for being one of the modes that I play the least, it's probably still one of the most fun.
Oh yeah, no, this is like the fucking poke floats of TF2 maps, where it's just like, no, it's not like tournament legal. There's no competitive viability for Banana Bay, but like, come on. Is Banana Bay. Come on.
It's Banana Bay.
Yeah. I'll put it like...
I can understand why you like to play with toys here, because it's like, it's poke floats. Let's play with items on.
Yeah, exactly. I put Banana Bay in like mid-B tier for Banana.
Sure.
Bay. Alright, cool. Next we're going to Hightower, and I know you hate Hightower.
Oh boy. Hey, chat, what do you guys think of Hightower? Do you like
chat.
this map? Do you hate this map? Does it make it
what do you think about Hightower? And while you answer, I'm going to open my Chips Ahoy package, and I'm going to eat 2 Chips Ahoy chips. Okay?
This map is fucking nothing to me. I don't hate it. I wouldn't say I hate Hightower. This is the map that when it comes on, my brain goes away and takes a visit to fucking Ponyville. I just like count down the minutes until the next map loads, because I don't hate it. I'm not unhappy to be here, but there are maybe 100 other maps that I would rather be spending my time on in Team Fortress 2.
There are a lot of times where we've been describing these maps, and we say, like, oh, there's not a lot of verticality to it. There's not a lot of verticality. Hightower has too much verticality. It has so much...
is simply too high.
The tower is simply too fucking high.
It's too damn high.
With all this verticality and the smallness of the map, this is like... Have you ever played Modern Warfare 2?
Yeah.
You know the map Rust in Modern Warfare 2? This is Rust.
This is Rust with 3 extra floors.
Yeah, this is Rust, but like not as fun. Hightower is like perfectly fun to play on, but did you leave? Why did you leave? What happened?
I'm still on Hightower.
You're on Higher Tower is what you're on, you fucking liar. Liar Tower. Look up. That's not how Hightower is supposed to. How high it's supposed to be. Why'd you,
Bro, this is what Hightower feels like.
This is what fucking Hightower feels like. Because if you're a sniper or a soldier, you automatically have the advantage over every other player on the fucking map. Hightower is a fucking fevered nightmare. And like I don't really enjoy it all that often. Hightower feels like a trade map.
Yeah.
You have more conversations with like dudes who are not willing to push the cart and are just like playing fucking Flog Pyro.
Yeah.
On this than you would on.
This is a deathmatch map.
Yeah, 100%. This is fucking Trade Plaza.
Have you seen the funny Reddit clip where someone used the rocket jumper and the
yes,
the base jumper and the equalizer, and they go under here and they do the equalizer taunt over and over, and the grenade goes up above and kills all the engineers?
Yes, I have. I like. Okay, I'm gonna say this, and I want you to tell me how you gauge it. I want to put Hightower like literally right in the middle of C tier because that is the most base level. Like, this is like the most nothing TF2 map. Everything below it could be called objectively bad, even a little bit, and everything above it could be called objectively good, even a little bit. What do you think? Okay, Hightower. I'm gonna put it right below Hydro and right above Gold Rush.
Sure.
Nightfall.
Nightfall is the payload race map that I go spectator and start spawning dispensers.
You don't like this map?
I don't hate this map. I think this map is fun enough to play on.
Because what you just described for me is Pipeline, which is the next map.
Honestly, I go spectator and spawn dispensers on a lot of payload race maps.
Yeah, well, I mean, because payload race just is such a meme of a game mode. Where payload is like, hello, would you like to play some Team Fortress 2? What's up? Payload race is like, hey guys, you wanna play TF2? Those are the two game modes introducing themselves to me. Payload race is just funny payload. So
yeah.
I feel like Nightfall. There are two stages? No, there are 3 stages of Nightfall. Nightfall, do you have it alternating on? Oh, you fucked up the screen on that one. Oh no, all of them are just little, very, very small, so all of their screens are a little fucked up. Yeah, there you go. What are you? You're killing it! No, little Chim Chim. Oh, damn it. Oh, there he is.
He's moving it.
Oh, okay. You picked up your dispenser and put it back. Yeah, like, I don't know. You're just goofing around, you know? You're just goofing around on payload race. And that can be said of, we're goofing. Like, I don't know, low B tier for Nightfall. I like the last map, the last stage.
When I do play Nightfall, I have fun. I don't have any complaints about this map's layout whatsoever. I've just, it's payload race.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I do like the final stage of Nightfall.
Yeah, I do too. I like
you've
the
got
final stage
the
of
ramps
Nightfall.
leading into the pit. So
Yeah.
I'm very happy with B tier. Yeah.
Yeah, low B tier I think for me.
Streamer,
as
can
well.
you tell people to join me on Freak Server?
Hey, go play on Freak Server. Hot Cocoa Rock is waiting for you. They want to have fun. Ha ha. I hope that was good.
That was really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to move on to Pipeline?
Yeah, I do. I got bad memories on Pipeline.
Me too. Dude, Pipeline, I feel like Pipeline was where I learned how good of a spy iHunts was.
Pipeline, no, I'm talking about bad, like, social memories. Like, every time I got, okay, and this is getting a little personal. Every time I got in an argument with the first boyfriend I ever had, I was playing on Pipeline by myself, just jumping around. I don't know why. This is my trauma map. I fucking hate Pipeline. And also, like, not for nothing, it just kind of sucks as a map, too.
I think this map is kind of crappy.
Yeah, no, it's like...
Crappy mappy.
Yeah, it is a crappy mappy. You know, there's nothing exciting about Pipeline. It's
like,
just...
Stage 1 is nothing. Stage 2 is nothing. You just go through the fucking... You go through the goddamn tunnel.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
wait, every single stage is so short.
Yeah, I don't get it. It's
And then the last stage is just a straight line up these hills. This map fucking blows.
yeah, pipeline kind of fucking sucks.
This map is fucking bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna put pipeline in like low D tier. I'm gonna put it in F tier. Fuck pipeline. Pipeline fucking sucks.
I'd put it mid to low D tier personally.
Really? I like. All right, sure.
I don't think it's as violently egregious as Well and Dust Bowl. I just think it's like, I don't like this map. It's not fun.
I got a question.
Okay.
The fuck is Buyer?
That's a great question.
I've never seen this map once in my entire fucking life. What the hell?
We don't play much Arena.
What the hell is... Oh, it's Arena. That's why.
Yeah, we're moving on to Arena now, baby.
Man, okay. Wow. Holy shit. Yeah. All right, can you show me Buyer, please?
Oh, it was added in Invasion. That makes sense why we haven't seen it then, because we don't play Arena and it was added relatively recently.
What in the hell? Okay, well, can you...
I can't even load into the game because of...
Can you like, not do auto team or anything?
No, because you need at least 2 players to start Arena, but I can spectate and fly around. What the fuck is this map?
I've never seen this map.
Wait, an Arena map with 2 control points.
What the fuck is...
How does that work?
This... What the fuck is this?
What is this
Wait.
map?
Is this... This feels like another map that was added in Invasion. Let me go... Hang on.
Wait!
It's not Watergate.
I feel like I've seen this in Open Fortress.
Hang on. Keep talking about it. I need to fucking scan the...
I swear to God, I've seen this map in Open Fortress.
King of the Hill. Probed. I think this is. Go to Probed real quick.
What is Probed?
It was another Invasion. Map.
What's the prefix? Is it Koth?
I mean, I think you can just type
Probed.
Yeah, Koth Probed. I think that might just be an Arena version of Probed, maybe. Hang on. Yeah. Fly around Probed a little bit, real quick. No, this is
completely different.
No, this is no. It was the middle area and this sort of L-shaped building that was kind of throwing me off with the point there.
Oh no, yeah, I see. I see where you're coming from.
Yeah, and the fact that it was they're both Invasion maps, that made me think of that. Okay, go back to Buyer real quick. I mean, actually, fucking don't go back to Buyer. Who fucking cares? Buyer IDK lol. I've never been to this map once. Yeah, I've never been to this map once in my life. Arena Granary.
Arena Granary.
Bro. I feel like I don't need to go to this map. Like I don't know. Arena. I think I have the.
Even if it's a duplicate map, let's just take a peek because they can have differences.
Sure.
So am I zoomed in? What's going on?
Arena Granary isn't too terribly different. It's kind of just focused on this. Why is my sensitivity
like?
Did you like click a button on your mouse or something?
No, I was already on the lowest DPI. That's weird. I don't know. Arena Granary is cute. It's got like a closer spawn, and it's literally just the midpoint of Granary, but as
yeah. I said so, I think last stream, part 1 of this, I said something to the effect of this is the block fort from N64 Mario Kart.
Yeah.
And like that could be said about this one too.
Honestly, I feel like just the midpoint, this is like significantly worse than full Granary.
Yeah. I mean, because there's not a whole lot to do.
Granary kind of stinks.
There's never. It's not. I think it's just because there's so little to change it from just being a big square.
Yeah.
There's like a little bit of cover, and that's kind of
literally if there were like a couple ramps and boxes to jump on.
Yeah.
And maybe a couple extra platforms on the walls here, this would be like way better.
This I feel like a sin of a map is like if you're like fighting, if you're like doing a one-on-one fight and then someone like at a random point in the other map like does it like just sees you and starts like chipping at you. I feel like that's kind of a sin. I feel like if somebody doesn't have to specifically go to where you are to attack you, that feels like it's too open of a map. Does that make sense?
Well, I don't necessarily have a problem with openness in general in an area. It's the fact
Neither
that
do I.
this is literally the entire map. For
Right.
Granary on 5CP, this being just the midpoint is fine because there are other maps with other properties and other layouts that
Right.
that you go to
Yeah,
through the
sure.
through the progress of a match. But the fact that this is literally all there is, this is your battlefield. It
Mhm.
just it weakens it. It's quite a bit to me.
Yeah. I'd put this one high D tier, low C tier.
Yeah.
All right. Let's start filling out D tier a little bit, baby. Let's go. Lumberyard. Lumberyard is the arena that I think I look upon most favorably.
I like Lumberyard a lot. I think
Yeah.
this map is great.
Lumberyard and Watchtower, I think, are my two favorite arena maps. Lumberyard, yeah, Lumberyard's just a cute little map. This is definitely the arena map that I'm most comfortable and sort of familiar with. You know, to the point where I could say, like, you know, if it came up on rotation, which it never will, but if it did, I'd be like, oh yeah, I'd go a couple rounds in Lumberyard, sure, why not?
I feel like we should put more arena maps onto the vote on Freak Server. I really like arena.
You're gonna start streaming more in 2022, right? And you're gonna like start doing like TF2 Wednesdays or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's, you know, because I feel like that'll really revitalize the server, because there were a couple months between like October and December where we just kind of weren't, you know, playing it, but now we're playing it every couple days, which makes me happy because I like TF2.
Look at this cute little health kit on the log.
The cute little log, yeah. A lot of great SFMs also made in this one. Yeah, I put Lumberyard in like B tier, high mid B tier.
Skull and Crossbones.
That's like scary. Could you answer my question? Or reply to my statement?
Yeah, high B tier is where I would put this.
Sick. I'm gonna put it above Gravel Pit. Arena Nucleus.
Actually, Nucleus on Arena, I think Arena makes Nucleus way better of a map.
Really? Really?
I do not like Koth Nucleus.
That surprises me. Okay. Hit me with the why.
You know, the point itself is just way too extremely vulnerable from literally everywhere on the map.
Well, that's true. I mean, it has some cover on the top, and you know, it has those little sort of built-in fringes from the side. Though it is like one of the, you're right in that I do feel like it's like I could get killed from anywhere on the map if I'm standing on the point.
You can get killed from anywhere. You can get killed anywhere on the map from anywhere on the map.
Yeah, we're talking about okay, arena, not sorry. I was focusing too much on Koth, but arena.
Specifically, this map being arena, I think, elevates it a lot in my eyes because it encourages both players on both teams to kind of spread out and take fights in other parts of the map, like inside the buildings and the underneath area. And then after a time, once you've, you know, broken down the player counts on both sides a little bit, start engaging and gathering around the point.
Yeah.
Opposed to King of the Hill, where there's just like this constant trickle of like players walking down the walkways and attempting to stand on the middle point for long enough to get the capture without like some random sniper popping their head out and like taking off a bunch of heads, or like a pyro shooting detonator shots over. And that just like constantly happening throughout the match. You know, what I'm describing isn't necessarily a problem with the map design, but I find the gameplay here very, very unfavorable on Koth. Personally,
well, this is arena. We're talking about arena right now. Do you want to just rank? Do you want to rank
I'm
both?
I'm saying why I think the arena version of this is so much stronger.
All right. I like Nucleus. I know that Nucleus is a very open map, too open, you might even say. It's as open as Hightower is vertical. But I don't think that's necessarily an evil. I think that Nucleus has a lot of really creative play opportunities.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I feel like you can play as any class in any subclass on this particular map. Because it does just feel like a big donut. I feel like I've
seen snipers get up here somehow.
Oh yeah,
because you can stand all the way up here. I don't know how maybe with like an engineer teleporter, but you can do some funny shit as like every
Yeah.
class, which
Yeah.
I do appreciate.
Yeah, I get it. I think for Arena Nucleus, just because I have a soft spot for Nucleus, I think I would put this one in like mid-low B tier, like maybe above Granary.
Arena Nucleus you'd put in mid low B tier.
Yeah. Below Metalworks, below 2 Fort, above Granary, above Pier.
I would put it in high B tier at the very least.
Really? Okay, that surprises me. All right, I'm gonna put it below Gravel Pit, below Lumberyard, above Vanguard, above Mountain Lab.
Okay.
Okay. Off Blast. What is Off Blast? Have you ever heard of this map?
I think this is like it's like curling around a mountain, right?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't play Arena that often, so. Yeah, the next 2 maps I've just like fucking never heard of.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've played a bunch of this when I mess around with Arena. Oh, this map is like weird.
This map,
This
yeah.
map is
No, wait a minute.
weird.
I am fucking. This is like reverse.
I haven't seen this in a while.
This is like reverse Nucleus because it's still a circle, but it's a circle going out rather than a circle looking in.
Bro, that's like such a good description. Actually, it's reverse Nucleus. That's funny.
This is such a
And
fucking
then you've got
odd
this tiny
map.
little indoors building. I
Yeah.
don't think this map is very good, to be honest with you.
No, I think it's a cute gimmick, but like it's like too contained and too many hallways. This is like hallways. There's no open area for a big fight to happen. It's just like a bunch of like little
Well,
hallways.
not a lot of arena maps are gonna have that.
I mean, I guess yeah, but I don't know. Well, I guess this little middle area here has it, but you know, it just seems too constricted. You know.
I think this map, especially this indoors area, you've got like the ground level, which is like kind of fine for a team fight. But if you have any players on any of the teams, like, you know, spread out through these upper areas, because not only do you have this massive like height advantage for being up on the next floor, but these walkways are also very thin, and I think it just leads to really awkward gameplay on the inside.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I mean,
And then the outside is just, man, this doesn't seem like it would be fun to fight in at all.
no, it's a very cinematic location. I'll give it that. And like, the design is very cool. I like the design of it a lot, but like,
Yeah.
from a gameplay standpoint and from an iconography standpoint, it's just not hidden. So,
Yeah,
like,
it's not a very good map if you ask me.
I like low C tier for this one.
Sure.
I don't think it's so egregious that it deserves to go into D tier, but you know, it's definitely not really hitting. The fuck is Ravine? Also, this one I just don't know. What is Ravine?
I've also seen in people play this map in Open Fortress quite a bit.
All right, can you show me Ravine, please? Never once in my life have I seen this map ever. I've never.
Really?
No, completely unbeknownst to me.
Well,
No.
I think this map is great. This map is a lot of fun.
Okay, explain.
Just a lot of different areas that you can do fights in. It's generally got like a moderate amount of verticality, but not so much that it's like overwhelming. It's got a pit.
The
Pit's always a good add to a map.
yeah. Oh, excuse me.
Main building is relatively closed off, but not so much
The
that you know, fights become awkward in it, and you know,
the layout reminds me a little bit of fucking the Poopy Joe one. What is the Poopy Joe? The fucking blast off. You bring the rocket. It's like
I know
intelligence.
what map you're talking to.
Yeah,
I'm
there's
talking about. I don't remember the name, but I know exactly what map.
Yeah, it feels similar to that, just as an arena map. Yeah, I mean, it looks fun. It looks fun. It looks like an enjoyable deathmatch map. Doomsday, that's the one.
Yeah, Doomsday.
Yeah, I'll put. You know what?
This is. I think this map is really good.
I could put this one in high B tier.
Yeah, okay.
All right, great. Put it above Mars Rock.
Arena Sawmill.
Arena Sawmill. This one, I think, Arena Sawmill is, I think, right between.
I loaded the map immediately. I just hear.
That's how you
from
know
the
you're in the right
sawmills.
place, baby. Fuck yeah. Arena Sawmill is right between CTF Sawmill and COS Sawmill. It's right in the middle for me.
Yeah.
Because
I completely agree with you, actually.
Because CTF Sawmill, not very good. Cost Sawmill, great. Arena Sawmill is like, yeah, sure. I mean,
I'll fuck around.
yeah,
when
we talked about CTF Sawmill, we talked about how the sort of strong point of the map, the sort of core part of the map, was shifted from the center to the sides and the awkward little corners, which really fucked up the balance. And with Arena Sawmill, it's just there is no strong point. There's no point of emphasis at which you're supposed to focus your fire.
Yeah, I mean,
it's just kind of
once
open.
once about a half minute has passed and the point unlocks, you're gonna see the remaining players start to congregate around the point, which I think is fun.
Yeah,
you kind of have just like the one battle for the point.
But in general, it just feels like that's never
unfocused.
Yeah, it just feels unfocused. I don't think people are going to be focusing so much on the point as much as they're going to be focusing on killing everybody else. Look to your right real quick. Are the gates gone? Yeah, no. If those big fences were gone and the point was gone, I think it would be more fun to play on this particular map as an arena map. If there was no focus on point and it was just kill all the other people on the team, I think it would be cooler. I think if it was just a little bit more open. But as it stands,
I just realized, wow, that's actually a major asymmetricality of this map. Is this side being the
log
pit
flumes
with the log,
and
this
this
side
being the
having
sawmill
the building.
Yeah. I don't know, like mid C tier. I don't know. I don't really have anything to say about Arena Sawmill.
I'd put it in low B.
Low B, really? All right, fine. I'll put it high C tier.
C.
I'm gonna put it right below 5 CP. Well,
high C tier.
Yeah, that's pretty high up there. Watchtower. This one is right next to. Oh god, that other fucking one. Right next to. Oh Jesus, what was the other one? The one that I was talking about. Like, oh, this is the one that I know. Lumberyard. It's right next to Lumberyard as the other one that I know. This is also.
Watchtower is fucking silly.
Watchtower is silly.
This map is silly.
I've played more on Watchtower in Saxton Hail mode than I have in actual arena mode before.
This map is so goddamn silly.
No, this is just a funny map. Because you have to get to the middle point, you gotta go to the fucking bridges, these little fucking bridges with no support. Like, that's silly. That's a silly gameplay design choice.
This map is so fucking silly.
Yeah.
Also, these windows you can break and then crawl through.
Can I just make a silly tier? Because
that's actually such a good idea.
I'm gonna make
maps that, like, they could be objectively good or bad, but what we do know is that they are silly.
Yeah. Add row below. And I'm going to put this one right above IDK lol, which I've accidentally... Yeah, IDK lol. And this one is...
I'd move
silly.
what villain to silly, honestly.
Yeah, sure. I'll put what villain silly. I feel like another one deserves to be in silly.
What was there anything we've already ranked that you think we should maybe drop into silly instead?
Let me scan. This is my scanning noise. Can I put Banana Bay in silly?
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, all right. I will not continue. The Groot Keep silly.
No, that's extremely silly.
No, but I like want to take the Groot Keep seriously. I really want to. I want to keep the Groot Keep at the high.
Fine. I can't complain.
Yeah. I would put Hightower in silly if not for the fact that it's acting currently as the metric at which point maps start becoming bad.
This map is now bad.
Asteroid, no. IDK lol is important. I think it's an important distinction from silly. Yeah. So I'm gonna keep that. Yeah. Okay. Whatville, Watchtower, Banana Bay, and silly. That feels good to me.
Okay.
Arena Well. Check it out. Here it comes.
It's get this. It's well, but it's in the arena game mode.
You know, I can't argue.
Hey, it removes the part we hated most about well, which is this area.
Can't argue with that. This really. Can I tell you something? This really do be well, but in arena mode.
Straight up, this is well, but it's an arena map.
The thing that is like kind of coming out to me about this is that it is like it's similar to Well, in that it is the same map as Well, but the key difference being that it is currently an arena game mode. So with that in mind, I'm gonna put it in the bottom of F tier. No, I'll put, I don't know, fucking mid D. Fucking who cares? I hate Well.
Yeah, mid or high. Yeah, I'd put it in low C.
Low C, mid B. I don't want to put. No, I like Off Blast more than I like Well, because Off Blast has some character. Well is just like, hey guys, remember me? Every single fucking. There are like 9 game modes you can play on Well.
Yeah, but I think it's more fun to play on than Off Blast. Just by virtue of being Well.
Can I tell you something? And you know, and I don't want to be disrespectful when I say this. I don't care. I still like it. I still like Off Blast more than I like Well. Despite the fact that maybe Off Blast is potentially objectively a worse map. I just hate Well so much.
Well,
yeah, you're right. That is the map.
Stinks.
I am Stinks. I'll put it above Off Blast. All right.
If you really want to put it below Off Blast, that's fine. But I feel like it's C tier.
It's gonna be right next. They're gonna be buddy. Off Blast and Arena Well right next to each other. Right. Finally, we're getting to a fucking good game mode, baby. Koth. Let's go.
Oops, I just went to Arena Badlands.
Yeah, you did. Koth Badlands.
Wait,
you know what?
We didn't rank Arena Badlands. Where's Arena Badlands?
Is Arena Badlands not? Maybe it's not in. I don't think it's in base TF2.
Isn't it?
Apparently not. Yeah, I'll look it up. Arena.
I really wanted an opportunity to shit on Arena Badlands.
Badlands_Arena is it a modified version of Badlands Control Point. Badlands Lumberyard, blah, blah, blah. It was released with the heavy update. Okay, so it is here. But I guess they just didn't include it.
Well, I would have put Arena Badlands in, like, D tier.
All right. Let me... Yeah, no, it's not here. That's weird. Huh, that's so odd. Yeah, well. Koth Badlands, baby! Let's go! I like Koth Badlands. Koth is...
I dislike Koth Badlands for the same reason I dislike Arena Badlands.
Which is?
And it's because they cut out the Spire. Spire's not important in this map.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I cannot argue with that.
They didn't even cut it out in an interesting way. They just fenced it off.
They put a gate up.
So there's 2 fences.
Well, yeah.
Well, the fence for the original map, and then the fence that they
gotta protect the Spire. It's an important asset to the Badlands sort of landscape. It's just not in use right now. I don't know. I like Badlands. I like Koth Badlands. I have a fun time with Koth Badlands.
Right, fine. I guess the map itself is like still pretty good. But...
Yeah, I mean, it's literally just the midpoint fight at 5 CP Badlands.
And I'd already spent so much time talking up the midpoint of Badlands. It would be ridiculous of me to go back on everything I said now because it's literally just the midpoint of Badlands.
Yeah, I mean, we've already talked at length about Badlands and how great it is. If you want to check it out, the first VOD. So I don't know. I put
this map's pretty good. I put it in
high B tier, low A tier. Koth Badlands.
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna put it right.
Put it where you like.
Bottom of A tier. Brazil. Go to Brazil, please. Brazil is the it's not the hometown of the minigame soldier, but it is his vacation home. Brazil.
It's his stomping grounds.
Yeah. The home of minigame soldier will always be Harvest, which is coming up next. But Brazil is just a funny little map. It's not so funny that it becomes silly, but it is funny. I don't know what it is about Brazil, but it's such a good map to have conversations on.
Maps so much.
Yeah. Oh my
I
god.
love this dumb game.
Yeah.
We can chat up a storm in Brazil.
Shanghai Oh My tipped $6.90 and said, "I love thinking about TF2 maps so much, man. I love this dumb game. Can you really quick load up CTF Ball Pit? Do you have that?"
Of course, I have CTF Ball Pit.
Yeah, Shanghai Oh My is the original creator of this very iconic modded map called CTF Ball Pit, which was broken for like 5 years. But luckily, we were able to get in contact with him, and he was able to fix up all the textures. And now the only place you can play CTF Ball Pit completely corrected is on Freak Server. So if you wanna come and play on CTF Ball Pit with the Kevin MacLeod in the background, by default you can't turn it off. Come check it out. CTF Ball Pit, cute little
Look,
place.
the children are going down the slides.
So much fun. CTF Ball Pit is so much fun. Anyway, back to Brazil. Thank you for that little
Can we
detour.
put ball pit on this list?
And no CTF Ball Pit on this list, so unfortunately it's trash.
Fine.
But anyway, as I was saying, yeah, Brazil is just it's kind of turn your brain off in the same way Hightower is, but it's like let's turn your brain off and have some fun and get silly with it, you know?
I love. This is one of my favorite maps to play Market Gardener Soldier on.
Yeah, because it's just like a big V, and there's some buildings that you can go through, but most of the fighting is going to be done in this big V, or U, I guess, more accurately.
V for Vendetta.
V for Market Garden Soldier.
Best movie ever made.
If you love Anonymous and hacking Bitcoin, then you love Brazil. Yeah, no, I don't think I've ever gotten mad on Brazil. I think I've gotten mad because of the conversations I've had on Brazil, but never because of Brazil, you know? So I put Brazil in like mid A tier, I think.
This is the map where someone does some fuck shit and you go like, you did not just fucking do that.
You don't go, oh my fucking god. You go, oh my fucking god. You know?
I've been air shot by Robbie 10 times more on this map than on any other map when he's playing direct hit soldier.
This is going right below Cold Front and right above Steel. Actually, I'm gonna put it above Cold Front, right below Barn Bits. Here we go to fucking KOTH underscore harvest underscore final, baby. Harvest.
What can we say about Harvest?
Okay, now, and I want to get your attention. If you could look at my screen real quick, Twilight, and I want you to tell me what you think. What are your thoughts?
I'd put it closer to the bottom, but I would put it in S tier, quite honestly.
Yeah, I think right above Borneo, right below Badwater. Harvest is just a very fucking fun map.
The thing about Harvest is that one of the biggest complaints I have about Harvest is the extremely long sight lines that snipers can dominate. But that being said, it's so easy to flank those snipers or just like get a double rocket jump and surf off the roof and like fly into their head and blow them up
faster than anybody could ever comprehend. Yeah, no. Harvest has just,
it's got the right combination of openness and cover and verticality that you can just run anywhere as any class and do something.
Yeah, no, like I keep dipping into this particular analogy just because it's so apt, but this is like a playground, you know? Harvest is, you know, you can play the objective, or you can camp in the little fucking hallways in the buildings, or you can go sniper and fucking be an asshole cuntsman, or you can play a mini sentry engineer and ruin everybody's day, but then like get your shit kicked in by like 3 people. You can hang out as a spy on top of the roof and just complete like endlessly fool snipers.
I think a lot of people who have a negative opinion about Harvest, and you know, this is just me, my armchair psychology. I think a lot of people who dislike Harvest had a bad formative experience with this map, a bad first impression, and that's left a permanent stain on their mind, and they've just forever disliked this map because of it.
God damn.
Like someone played on Harvest for the first time and then got dominated by the same rocket jumping soldier, and they were like, this map sucks! And like that's been their opinion ever since.
Yeah. I mean, Harvest. I don't know, Harvest. Look at it. It's Harvest. It's Harvest. You love Harvest,
bro.
You love Harvest. I like Harvest a lot. Hot
Cocoa Rock says the map on Freak Server right now is Balloon Race. Thoughts on that?
You should leave until it changes. I fucking hate Balloon Race. Balloon Race sucks so bad. Yeah, no, Harvest S tier, very good.
Good map.
High Pass. This was added in the Tough Break in 2016. I think 2016. Horse Drift. High Pass, Tough Break was like 2016, I think. When was End of the Line with all the ducks? That was 2014, I think. Yeah, High Pass. I've had a lot of fun on High Pass. You know, it's.
I don't mind this map one way or the other.
Yeah, no, it's. I think overall High Pass is positive, though it's not. It's one of the more forgettable King of the Hill maps, I think.
Yeah. This is a map that I could see myself playing in a competitive league because it's got like a strong neutral layout, but like I don't care about it all that much.
The vibes are not very strong with this map, but they're also not bad vibes, you know? They're just kind of low frequency vibes is what I would say about
like
High
this
Pass.
this comes up on this is the map that when we go to this map, my mind is off the game, but not in the way that like I stop playing or I do something silly. It's just like suddenly TF2 has become this idle process that I'm engaging with just for the sake of playing TF2. That's what this map is.
You start playing TF2 in the way that I play TF2, which is reflexively. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. I know. High Pass, I don't know, low B tier. Sure. I have more fun on High Pass than I do on Granary or Pier, but not as much I do as Metalworks or 2 Fort. Kong King.
Koth King, I think, is what it's supposed to be saying there.
Koth Kong King. Well, it is because it is Kong King.
Oh yeah. No.
Kong King is.
I don't care for this map at all.
The only. I was gonna say the only map that takes place in Asia, but that's not true because Suijin is also in Asia. This is a Chinese map. It's a little Chinese marketplace, if I'm not mistaken. And like. It's where the pirate spy was born, you know, Germa. So that's, you know, +1 point.
I think the number one emotion that is dominating me right now is anytime that I walk up to here and I come out to this midpoint and there is a sentry on the enemy side, like right here, I wanna open the console and type quit.
For me, it's similar, but it's always because there's no matter what, there's always an Ubered heavy on the enemy team on the point.
Yeah, dude, how does that keep happening?
I don't know, but it always happens. I have no idea.
There's always a fucking Ubered heavy, bro.
It's so fucking weird. It's uncanny. I almost want to put this one in silly, but like I feel like I can't because
it's kind of silly, but
yeah, but not so much that I'd start playing with toys on it.
I'd slap this bad boy in C tier personally.
Yeah,
I don't know where, but
I want to put it high C tier because I can still have fun. I can have fun on Kong King. It's just also like it's a very paint by numbers experience whenever I play here. You know?
Yeah.
Lakeside.
I fuck with Koth King a little bit. It's just
it just needs to. It needs to. Yeah. It's a fair weather friend. Check it out. Lakeside. I like Lakeside. Lakeside's cool.
I think Lakeside is fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's just simple fun.
Yeah, no, there's not a whole lot of complexity to it. It's just this raised middle area, you know, between 2 points.
Building on the side with this awkward ass like.
Oh, I love this.
It's easy not to fall into the water, but when you do, it's like,
this is like such a stupid map, but like it's fun. I don't know. I love that little the water with the full health pack in the middle. It feels so nothing. There's no reason for that to be there, but it's so funny that it is. And with like the little lily pads, it's cute. There's the whole fucking middle area is a sniper sight line.
I think I'm endeared to this map because I'm remembering a specific instance. I forget if it was something that I did or if it was something I watched in a YouTube video.
Mm-hmm.
But walking over here and seeing an engineer standing in here and like an explosive going off and their ragdoll like going flying backwards like they got shot in a video. Well, I mean, I guess they did get shot in a video game, didn't they?
Yeah, a little bit they did. Well, they didn't get shot in a video game. They got exploded with a video game. This is the aesthetics are similar to Egypt. That's true. I think
more nature colors though. It's like less vibrant yellow. It's more like a.
I mean, there's also literally a pyramid over there on the left. See?
Hold on.
Uh-huh. Yeah, there you go. I actually never noticed the pyramids over there. That's weird. I think, we were gonna rate Egypt more I was ready to rate Egypt more favorably because I actually thought it was Lakeside, but then I remembered it was Egypt, and so that's why it's in D tier. Yeah, I don't know. Like Lakeside, I think Lakeside is like the strongest B tier map. You know, top of B tier. What do you think?
Ooh, really? Top of B tier?
Yeah. What
I'd put
it
like middle B tier, but whatever.
I will never once complain that Lakeside is on. It is top of B tier for me. It's so rare that I'll choose it, but like, you know, I don't know. It's just fun. Can you go back to Snakewater? Because I'm like looking at Snakewater at the top of A, and I'm like wondering why it's up there. I cannot for the life of me remember what Snakewater looks like. I never can. I appreciate your patience with me in this moment. Snakewater. This fucking place? Oh yeah. Oh, Snakewater. Right. Snakewater. Right. Come on. Snakewater. Okay. That's right. Never mind. Sorry, I just need to jog the old memory real quick. I remember why it's an A tier. Okay.
It's because of these guys.
It's because of the fucking snakes that are part of the ground. Why is Dust Bowl an F? Watch the VOD. We fucking tear into Dust Bowl for 20 minutes.
Yeah, we oh man. Straight up, if Dust Bowl's parents are watching that VOD, I'm really sorry about what we had to say about your kid.
Yeah, you just need to fucking control your child.
They're a piece of shit though.
Can you go to Lazarus real quick, please?
Okay.
Thanks. Lazarus is, I think, my least favorite King of the Hill map.
Really?
Yeah, I like.
I'm kind of with you there. Honestly,
it feels so awkward to push to mid on Lazarus.
Right? Once like one of the teams has gotten a hold, it feels like it's almost impossible to retake.
Yeah, it's never
once they've got like a level 3 sentry or 2 up here, it's like, man, what do we even do?
Yeah, it's like, okay, well, you know, I would love to push on, but my medic keeps just, you know, happen to peeking. Like, it... The sightlines...
no, my medic decided to peek for a quarter second and got blasted by a crit rocket from halfway across the map.
It feels random. It doesn't feel like you can use strategy on Lazarus. It's like fucking hopscotch. It's like leapfrog. There's no game to it. It's just like, all right, now it's your turn to have mid. I don't know.
There's a big volcano.
There's a big volcano, and that's really cool. And like, it's a pretty map. Like, it's a really like the design is fucking on point. The design is S. Like, this is
a pretty map. Oh, you want to kiss this map? Oh, I want to
fuck this fucking Koth map, dude. But like, you know, all that said, it's just not fun to play on, you know, unfortunately. So I'd put this one low C tier, low mid C tier.
Okay.
All right. I'll put it right below Mercenary Park. And there it goes. Okay. I'm going to put Powerhouse and Silly. No, I'm not. Powerhouse gets to stay in C tier where it was. Nucleus.
Koth Nucleus.
Koth Nucleus. I mean, we already kind of talked about it, and I'll just reiterate my point swiftly, and you reiterate your point swiftly. My point is that I feel like you can do anything you want on Nucleus and have a fun time. You know, in terms of like pushing mid and like trying to get a hold, it doesn't really feel like it always feels very loose, but I don't really think that's necessarily a detriment to the point where I don't ever want to play on Nucleus, because I like coming to Nucleus not to win mid, but to, you know, play fucking mini Sentry Engineer or whatever. You know, so
yes. You see, you and I have two vastly differing perspectives on what we want out of a particular game of TF2 on an average basis.
Yeah, no.
For me, this map is way too open. You can, you know, get shot anywhere on the map from anywhere on the map. And pushing the midpoint is really, really, really obnoxious because of how much more open it is than anywhere else on the map somehow.
Right. Yeah. So, you know, we already kind of, we already talked at length about this particular map. So
I like Arena Nucleus much more than Koth Nucleus, but you know, all that being said, I don't hate Nucleus. It's not my favorite.
yeah, sure.
I'd personally put it in high C.
I'm gonna put it in low B, if that's okay with you. Yeah.
Well, no, absolutely. Yeah, go
I'm gonna
for it.
put it above Pier and below Granary. Moving along, Probed. We saw this one real quick, just very, very briefly, because
I've never, ever played this map.
Oh, it's fun. It's fun. It's. I think this is one of the only. I don't actually know if this is a non-Halloween map. I'm not actually sure. But I think it has pumpkin bombs on it. I think there's like one place that has a pumpkin bomb.
Well, I'm walking out of spawn and immediately. This feels a little barren.
Yeah, a little bit barren, isn't it? Look around, see if there's a pumpkin bomb.
This feels rather barren. This feels like a workshop map. Are you? This shit's official?
Yeah, this was added in Invasion. Could you cap the point real quick? I think something happens when you cap the point. Thank you for not turning around and just pressing the S button. I appreciate that. Let me see here. Now look up. What? What? There's a little guy. There's a little crab up there. I could have sworn there was like some meme. Oh yeah, there's a fucking meme that it's just a bunch of fucking aliens. That's like is there like a Halloween variant of this map or something? What the fuck? I could have sworn like you get abducted by a, and I'm not talking about Watergate. I could have sworn you get sucked up into like an alien UFO, like you do in fucking goddamn.
Oh, it's not pumpkin bombs. The little guys are like bombs. When you shoot them, they blow up like a pumpkin bomb.
Oh, that's it. That's interesting. Hey, stage hazard.
Yeah, anyway, straight up.
Anyway, I don't know. Here it is. Wait, get abducted by aliens. Yo, I was right. It's like the hell area in you know the Halloween maps. Don't die. Get out of there. Teleport. Go. I don't want you to die. Woo! And there you go. This is this is a cute little. I don't know. It's a little barren, but it's mostly inoffensive. I'd put this one like. I almost want to say silly because this is just silly. You know.
This map is a bit silly. I don't know how I feel about this point area. It feels kind of.
It is a little awkward, yeah.
Yeah.
Fail. Woman fail. I don't know, like, I'll put it like literally right below Hightower. It's brinking on silly. It would be easier to rank this on a spectrum, but like a political spectrum, but like, I don't know.
It's one of my favorite things to do with pumpkin bombs is like, as the heavy, you fucking. You fucking like spin down as you're flying through the air.
Oh, there's strats, baby.
Heavy rocket jumps, bro.
Yeah, there you go. There's probes.
Map is silly.
Yeah. If you could do me the solid. Oh my god, the solid. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I almost just died.
Where did you end up putting it on the tier list?
Literally right below Hightower. Just like, it's just so like nothing, but it's just barely bad. Quoth Sawmill.
Off Sawmill.
Oh baby. Oh man. I think this
map is good.
I think this might be the second King of the Hill map to make it into S tier. Cause, like, come on. Quoth Sawmill.
It's Sawmill, bro.
Yeah, Sawmill is one of the midpoint of Sawmill, specifically Koth Sawmill with the point, is so iconic. A billion battles have been fought in this little fucking room.
I have no idea how many times I've seen baby medics and engineers.
And scouts.
Just like...
Yeah, no, it's awesome. Not even baby scouts. I think scouts are the most frequent victim of the saws. And that's for the best.
It is often the babies that I see get killed on those sawmills, but everyone has died to them from time to time.
Yeah, no, I've seen Twilight die to the saws before. And
I've died to
Twilight's-
these sawmills.
Yeah, recently. So have I too. You know, because like, what are you gonna do?
They are in eternal, extreme danger. I want you to visualize a big red box around these bad boys.
Oh, it's the best. I love it. I love Sawmill. I love the little side points of Sawmill. Like we were looking at it earlier when we were looking at Arena Sawmill, but the different sort of side
I was
areas.
hoping you would show the triggers.
Oh, dagnabbit. The little side areas, they're asymmetrical and they have so much character. You know, like on the little logs here, I've never not been running away from somebody on these logs.
Yeah, I only come here when I need to escape.
Yeah.
Get the health kit. Get the fuck out of here.
This is the escape
I
chute.
never go back here. By
No,
the way,
nobody
nobody ever
does.
goes back here.
Nobody fucking
This
is
path is if
for
you
spies.
did a heat map of where players walk on
Yeah.
every single map in the game,
This would be
there would
frigid.
probably be no space
Pure-
less walked than this back area here.
Pure blue, solid blue on the heat map. Yeah, I mean,
Nary a footstep.
nary a freaking footstep, but it's inoffensive. It doesn't do it. It doesn't make the map worse.
No, it's just
lots
like, whoa.
Yeah, the snipers are always hanging out in those little boxes on the side, those little barns, which is fun. A lot of for a Koth maps don't often have sniper battles except for Barn Blitz. Barn Blitz like very frequently has sniper battles.
Barn Blitz.
Yeah, Barn Blitz. Or fucking, I always called Sawmill Barn Blitz. Fuck. Sawmill. Sawmill is the only Koth map that I think has a lot of sniper battles. And,
I also see snipers sometimes standing here and peeking into the point through this door.
Oh yeah, the cheeky ones for sure. But yeah, no, I think I just think Sawmill is terrific. I love Sawmill.
Also, you rarely see it, but you can stand up here.
Yeah, if you're a little smarty pants. Yeah, I put it low S tier, right above upward, right below Borneo.
Sure.
All right. Suijin. I got a soft spot for this place.
Me too.
Yeah, I know a lot of the more serious TF2 players are like, there's no fucking reason for the side area to exist with the little dojo on the right cliff.
That's what I was gonna say is like,
Mhm.
there's really no reason to go on the left or the right of this map, quite honestly, unless you're going
but you
for
will.
the health kits and the ammo. That
But you
being
will.
said, it's still just, huh?
There's no reason, but you will. You will go there.
Yeah, you will. Generally, people just go to the side because it's fun to go to the side areas and get in little fights there. I feel like this is one of those maps. This map would have been good as like a domination map where you have like 3 points, one in the left, middle, and right, and like you get score for like owning a control point. I feel like this map would have been really good as a domination type game mode, but it still serves well as like Koth.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it was developed with that in mind because it just feels so like trisected,
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I mean, I can't. I know there is a lot of fluff on Suijin. That goes without saying. There is a lot of sort of walkable space that doesn't really need to be there. But despite the fact that it doesn't need to be there, I find myself very frequently going up like as an engineer, to the other dojo over there, and then coming over to the main and putting a sentry up top, and it always gets a few funny kills.
The only thing that the only problem I've ever had with this map is how difficult it can be to push into this middle building, when it's being held by the enemy team. But this upstairs area does help a lot. It helps tremendously with that because you can get the height advantage and peek and shoot your little rockets in.
Yeah. So Suijin,
Fun. I like this map.
I want to put this one low A tier.
I'd put it, yeah, that feels like a perfect place for it.
I feel like, I mean, obviously I'm going to post this on Twitter when it's all done. I feel like Suijin in A tier is going to get a lot of ire from Randys on Twitter, who are just like, how can you put Suijin in A tier? I don't need to look at the tier list. I don't care. Shut up, nerd.
Pee your pants.
Pee your fucking stupid little pants, idiot. Viaduct. Viaduct is, I think it's the most recognizable competitive Koth map.
Yes.
Pro Viaduct, at least.
Absolutely, yeah. Product, as they I think call it.
Yeah,
I think
you
this
can
map
tell they're
is
pro
great.
TF2 because they're so clever at naming things.
I think this map is great, except for when you're playing with 12 players on each team.
Oh, I love the chaos of it all. It's just
If you value the chaos, then absolutely. But it's the kind of thing where, like, if you are playing 12v12 and you lose mid and they have, like, time to set up, it's almost insurmountable because everywhere that you're coming into mid from is literally uphill.
that's true.
Except for up here.
That's true, but you do have the little cliffs and you have the little side areas and you have the building in the middle, which I really appreciate.
I think in almost any circumstance, you can make it work if you Uber in.
Yeah.
You can retake quite comfortably if you even with just like one Uber, you Uber in like a soldier or a heavy or a demo, and like your team is able to retake.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really like Viaduct. I think this map is really good.
Well, yeah. While it's tough to push. It's also kind of it's easy to hold and also easy to lose. As long as everybody knows what they're doing. So yeah, I think this is a pretty it's a balanced map. There obviously there's a reason that Pro Viaduct exists or Product as the very intelligent pro players call it. But at the same time, you can't really say anything too terrible about it. So I'm gonna put Viaduct in mid A tier.
Yeah.
Right above Steel and right. I'm gonna move Cold Front a little bit farther down in A because I don't think it deserves to be mid A. I think it goes right above Koth Badlands. Doomsday, the name of my favorite Marvel villain, who is also kind of just a Hulk clone a little bit. But I digress. Doomsday is a what's the prefix for this one? The
SD.
SD. What is you know what the SD stands for?
I don't know.
Super danger.
Special delivery, maybe?
Special, yeah, that sounds right. That sounds correct. SD Doomsday is an odd duck, I think.
Yeah, it's one of those, my own special little game mode.
Yeah, that is weird. That looks like one of the little, that looks like one of the little chaos drives that you'd feed a chow, to make it fly.
Well, that was just one part of it.
That's true. It is Australium, so it's glowing. Doomsday.
See, this is what it looks like when it's like normal.
Yeah. I think like I don't know. I think when Doomsday came out, I was kind of anti Doomsday, but now I'm pretty neutral to pro Doomsday now.
I do not. Yeah, I don't care about this game mode at all. Like, I don't hate it. If it comes on, I'm going, let's play some Doomsday, whatever.
Yeah,
but never vote for it.
It's fun to play NG and protect the sort of the point, or not the point, but the little back area on Doomsday. It's just a cute little game mode. It doesn't overstay its welcome. It's like the Groot Keep in that
yeah,
sense.
It'll come up once every blue moon, and it's like, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think it's particularly super well laid out, but it's not bad.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call this map bad. I'd call it mediocre.
Yeah, it's definitely not the strong suit of Team Fortress 2, but it can be fun as long as everybody's well mannered and having a good time. So I'm gonna put that in high mid C tier, I think. Oh, here's a fun little special treat. We're moving on to the MVM maps. Could you take us to MVM Big Rock, please?
Sure, I guess. I didn't realize we were going to be doing the MVM maps.
Oh, it's all the maps. Yeah, it's every single map.
Nope.
Well, except for fucking Arena Badlands.
Arena Badlands.
Yeah. So Big Rock is in it has the Halloween variant, I believe. Or no, I'm thinking of Coal Town.
Man, I haven't played on this map in ages.
Oh yeah, this was one of the first MVM maps that they added. this is one.
I'll tell you right now, I'm gonna have next to nothing to say about any of the MVM maps because you cannot judge them by anywhere close to the same metric as a regular TF2 map.
Oh, I mean that goes without saying because it's essentially a different game at that point.
Like, I'm wondering how we even rate these, honestly.
Oh, well, I'll tell you. I think Big Rock is. I think it's probably the most forgettable MVM map. It is on the easiest tour that you can do, which has the lowest yield like items, which I think is the diamond like heads that hang off the weapons. And you know, while it's easy to fool around, you know, this and Coal Town are the easiest to fool around on. It also the meta is more flexible, you know, than your obviously your two cities tours. I think this is probably the worst or the weakest of all the MVM maps because it's so big. It's not a challenge. This is not a challenging MVM map. You know, which just sort of takes a, because I like to have a little bit of a hard time on MVM. You know, I like, but to find the perfect balance of MVM, you have to be challenged and engaged, but not so engaged that you're constantly like you're gonna fucking, your wrists are gonna hurt afterwards, you know? Because I think MVM makes my wrists hurt more than any other game mode. But maybe that's just because I play very active engineer when I do MVM. So I think Big Rock is gonna go mid C tier. I think right. I want to put it below Lazarus, above Hoodoo. Could you go to Coal Town, please? Thank you. Check it out. Check it out. We're going to frickin' Coal Town.
Check it out.
Coal Town is my favorite non-two cities MVM map. I like Coal Town. Coal Town, it's uncomplicated. There's
very
just
memorable as well.
Yeah, 100%. It's also the one that has the Wave 666 Halloween variant.
Oh yeah, I've never played that actually.
Oh, it's extremely hard. It's Coal Town is, I think, the easiest map to just fuck around on, like full huntsman, like 6 huntsman snipers loadout, or like all mini sentry engineers with 2 mini sentries each, or something. Coal Town is.
I made the heavy say Putus.
You can, yes, you did a very good job doing that. I don't like to have a hard time, and I suspect the reason for this discrepancy is because Chase probably has friends he can call up to play MVM, whereas I have to group up with randos who don't know what they're doing. MVM is not a game mode you should play by yourself.
Nope.
No. I would like even just go onto the fucking like TF2 subreddit or like into a TF2 Discord and be like, hey, is anybody want to play fucking Two Cities? Because you know people want to. If immediately after stream, you know, everybody was like, hey, you want to play some MVM? I got some hankering for MVM. You know, I would be like, absolutely, I'm 100% down. Even though I never really come to Coal Town, it allows for the most experimentation, I think, in MVM. So for that, I think I'd put it in low B tier. Right above Nightfall and below Pier. Decoy. Decoy. Remind me what Decoy looks like, please.
I will in just a moment.
Decoy. Decoy also allows for some experimentation. I think it's the smallest MVM map from start to finish. But it makes up for that by being so fucking extraordinarily easy. I can't quite see him, but can you tell me what the wave is currently calling for?
48 scouts and 16 pyros.
Yeah, no, that's fucking... An engineer could take that out by himself. You could solo this as engineer. This first wave, at least. So, you know, this is... Decoy... I think Decoy is probably the easiest map on MVM. Which... How do I feel about that? I feel like it while it allows for experimentation like Coal Town, it also runs the risk of becoming quite boring because, you know you're going to beat it no matter what. And for that, I'd put it low C tier. I'd put that actually kind of below Hoodoo. I think Decoy, are you having so much fun right now? You having fun? Are those honking? What is that honking noise? Whenever you destroy a dispenser, it just, like, it honks. Oh, it's like beep boop. I thought it was like a horn, like a honk horn. Yeah, anyway, fucking, I don't know, low C tier. Manhattan! Oh, man. I like Manhattan a whole lot. Manhattan is, I think, my favorite MVM map.
Mine's Rottenburg.
Rottenburg's great. No, I do like Rottenburg, but not as much as I like Manhattan. I think I like Manhattan the most because it has this little up area up on the left where you can just set up as NG and just fucking, like, have a good old time. I've done the most experimentation here as well, and this map. The reason I like Manhattan more than I like Rottenburg is because with Rottenburg, I always feel like I'm just barely holding it together. Whereas on Manhattan, I feel very strongly that as long as everybody knows what they're doing, we're going to hold it down. With Rottenburg, I feel like even if everybody knows what they're doing, there's still a chance that everything could fuck up and, go wrong. And, like, one thing would slip past and we'd have no fucking clue. I think it's probably the control points on Manhattan that allow for this, which is something that I appreciate about Manhattan. So in Manhattan, I would actually put in, like, high B tier, low A tier. I'm gonna put it right above Cold Front, actually. Could you load up your favorite MVM map, please? There she goes, fucking typing on her little fucking keyboard.
Yes.
That's you.
Yes.
Yes. I'm starting to see these Halloween maps, and I'm starting to think that I don't really want to rank them. The Halloween maps.
All of the Halloween maps?
Yeah, because I don't fucking
There
play
are
them.
a lot of them, aren't there?
And I don't play on them. Like,
Can we
ever.
at least try and rank the ones that are, like, unique? Are there any unique Halloween maps that aren't just, like, Halloween versions of an existing map?
I don't know. We'll look when we get there. Rottenburg. Rottenburg is definitely, like, the final exam of MVM, I think. It really feels like the most do or die. If you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna get fucked over, like, right quick. And, because of that, you might think of it less favorably. And, obviously I might be, like, a little itty-bitty biased because, I play mostly. I have most of my tours on two cities, which is the Manhattan and Rottenburg tour. It's the one where you get the Australian weapons on, of course. But, like, I don't know. At the end of the day, I can't really say anything bad about Rottenburg either. There's two paths that robots can go down, the left and the right, and I'm getting very distracted, but I'm not going to tell you to stop. And so it's very easy to kind of get split up on Rottenburg. But at the same time, I still, I always enjoy my time here. Especially, again, and this is paramount to enjoying MVM, especially if I'm playing with friends who know what they're doing. So, I would put Rottenburg high B tier. I'd actually put Ravine a little bit lower. Yeah, right below Lakeside, I think. Manworks. Check it out.
How do you think while you play with this? What do you mean, Caramel Chris?
Oh yeah, what do you mean by that? I'm not playing, which is why I'm able to talk a little bit more. I'm not the one giving tours. I hate this map. I kind of hate this map a little bit.
I don't care about this map at all.
Yeah, no,
A few times I've played on this map, I've been like,
oh, the noise.
Whatever.
The noise. Oh yeah, I mean
easily.
yeah, the noise, like the hit sounds, it definitely becomes the most egregious in MVM. But you know, you just turn your game down.
Yeah, we just turn the game volume down a lot.
Yeah, this is the map that I've encountered the rudest players. The map that I've had the most frustrated players.
Somehow, despite
Yeah.
it not being the mission that people actually care about playing.
I think it's mostly because if I'm on two cities and I'm playing with people who know what they're doing, if they're like, "Hey, you're fucking up," I'm like, "Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right." But if I'm playing on Manworks with somebody and they tell me I'm fucking up, like, shut up.
It's like, why do you care?
Like, who do you think you are?
Is this really like that big of a deal to you?
Yeah, fucking keep it to yourself, tough guy. Like, I don't fucking care what you have to say to me. Not to mention the sort of, while there are two paths, there are also, well, two paths the robots go down. There's a million paths that everybody can go down, and it all feels very jumbled. And
I'm bunny hopping.
you're so impressive. It feels very jumbled and sort of needlessly hallwayed. And you know, insofar as there's a lot of, you know, rooms and hallways that can be cut out, and like it wouldn't suffer for it. So that, and like the extremely, like there are not enough sight lines for an MVM map. You know, the robots have too much cover, which I think is terribly to this map's detriment. So I would put this one actually in like low C tier, like high D tier maybe. I'd put this one like above Egypt. Yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead and put all the manpower in silly, because it's manpower.
Wait.
Yeah, what? Go ahead.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, you got it. Hang on.
Yes!
Putis Pow, everybody. Check it out.
Putis pal.
Okay, I'm Brickyard, Timbertown, Watergate, Snowville, Harvest Event. Is Brickyard MVM? Go to Brickyard, please. Go to Brickyard. I think Brickyard and Timbertown or MVM.
That's pastime.
Oh.
I think those three are pastime.
Silly.
Those are silly.
Watergate's also kind of silly. What is Snowville? What is Snowville?
PD? What is PD?
Penis deterrent.
What?
PD Snowville. What is Snowville? Watergate was also Invasion, yeah. Welcome to...
What the fuck? This is just Sawmill!
This is Sawmill, but it's got a big Christmas tree in the middle.
Oh, this is the one where you collect... Oh, player destruction. This is the one where you collect the presents and you bring them to the middle or something? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, and Santa Claus takes them away. Silly. Here you go, silly. You become silly.
This is silly. It's just Sawmill.
And then...
Can't go wrong.
And then it's just all the fucking... It's the Halloween maps. Okay, Harvest Event. This is not unique. This is a clone map. Man Manor. This is, I believe, no. I was gonna say that's Mountain Lab, but I think Mountain Lab is something else. Hang on, let me double check. No, yeah, Man Manor is just Mountain Lab. So
yeah, it's just Halloween Mountain Lab.
Yeah. Ioduct is Viaduct, but
well, to an extent, Man Manor actually has like a notably different layout.
That's true, but like, here's the thing.
It's not enough that I would like actually rank them differently, honestly.
Here's what I think.
Yeah.
I cannot bring myself to go through the mental capacity to dedicate the mental capacity to rank all the Halloween maps.
I will only if they are like notably different.
Ioduct, I don't think is notably different.
Yeah, most of these are like Halloween themed, and there's like a hell world that you go to sometimes.
Yeah, Ghost Fort, I believe, is just Lakeside.
Yeah.
Ghost Town. The fuck is Ghost Town? Hell Tower is High Tower. Carnival of Carnage.
Ghost Town is an MVM map.
Is it? Oh, a Ghost Town is Coal Town. So that's, yeah. That's for Wave 666. Carnival of Carnage. What is Carnival of Carnage? Show me that. Which I believe is that's an ICP reference, if I'm not mistaken. Carnival of Carnage.
I searched Carnival and I searched Carnage, and neither of those gave me a result, so I don't know how to
Goddamn.
get to this map.
I'm gonna put it in clone map. Gorge event. That's a clone map. Hellstone. What is Hellstone? I also enjoy the aesthetic of Man Manor.
Yeah, Millstone event. Let's find out.
Wait, this is an event? So wait, Hellstone is Millstone event. Does that mean this is an event map of an existing map, but the existing map was just never added?
No, I think they just add event to the ends of maps that are Halloween maps. This definitely looks like a completely its own original map.
Yeah, I guess so.
Never played it before though.
Yeah, no, I couldn't tell you.
Look at this payload.
I think it's good. Yeah, I think because you're pushing the souls of the brothers, right? No, that's
never
Helltower.
Ever played this map in my life.
I have. I actually
This is my first time seeing this map.
I have. It's not bad. It's just silly. Because the main sort of pull of it is spells. You know.
Yeah.
Sunshine, which is I believe Sunshine.
Sunshine Halloween. Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't like Sunshine not in the game?
It is.
Is it?
We ranked it. So
Did
C
we?
tier.
Oh yeah. All right. Sunshine clone map. Brimstone.
What is Brimstone?
What is Brimstone? What are frogs? Yeah, Millstone isn't in TF2. That's correct. Hellstone is, Millstone is not. Are you getting so tired?
Some days where I could just type the name of the map in and it would show up.
Good old days, back in the good old days. Why isn't it coming up?
I don't know. How many people are on Freak Server right now? 3.
Who are they? List them off.
Huh?
Say their names out loud right now.
Okay. Mallhound, Bro I Am Just Sitting Here, and Hot Cocoa Rock.
Oh yeah. Well, there you go. Brimstone, I don't know, probably a clone map. Or if it's not a clone map, it's silly. Maple Ridge, this is silly. Pit of Death, it is silly. Cauldron is silly. Cauldron is actually Bagel, which is really interesting. Cauldron is just Bagel, but event, which is really funny, because Bagel should be in the game. Bagel's great.
Isn't Bagel in the game?
No. Bagel is a custom map that we have on the server, but not in the base game. Isn't that interesting?
Huh.
Yeah.
Scout, it's Pauling. This isn't a social.
Bagel's a great map. You should all play.
Wow,
Bagel.
you're totally fucking right.
Yeah, check it out.
Wow.
Brimstone is another event version of a map that's not in the game. Yeah, that's weird. Cursed Cove, I believe, is silly. Gravestone is silly. Monster Bash is silly. Slasher is silly, but like really good. Laughter is silly. Precipice is silly. Bloodwater is Badwater, but clone map. Hassle Castle. Megalo, silly. Moldegrove is just here twice. So silly twice. Erebus, silly. Farmageddon, silly. Graveyard is silly. Los Muertos is silly. Synthetic is silly. Terror is silly. Double Frost is just double cross, clone map. Altitude is, I don't know what that is. I think it's probably, well, hang on, actually, could you go to Hassle Castle real quick for me, please?
Hold on, I'm bathing in blood.
Ah, gross, yuck. Hassle Castle. There we go. I gotta see if this is silly or a clone map. Because all the Halloween maps are silly by default. I kind of...
This is Upward.
Really? It's just... Oh, yeah. How about that?
Halloween Upward.
Golly, that's surprising. I'm going to make another tier, because I feel like silly is kind of getting polluted by Halloween maps really quick. So I'm going to...
yeah, make a Halloween tier.
Yeah. And this is going to be orange. Okay. No, wait. Oops, I fucked up. Oops, I fucked up.
You are so silly. You should put yourself in the silly tier.
Don't ever say that again. Don't ever say that again to me. Apologize.
Huh?
I forgive you.
Second, I have to do anything.
I think that's it. Yeah, okay. Oh, moonshine event. Oh, fuck. Yeah, no, we're good. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm just gonna put all the Halloween maps in Halloween tier. Sorry to all the Halloween map super fans out there, because I'm sure there's, you know, I am sure there is a world in which we could rank these maps objectively. You know what? I'll do that for next Halloween. Next Halloween, come back and I'll rank all the Halloween maps as enjoyable. But at this current junction, I just can't dedicate myself. Forgive me. To explain why there are so many event maps, or where the base version is in the game, Valve basically only adds event maps to the game at this point. So if you're a custom mapper with a really good map, if you want it, and you want that Valve paycheck, you have to make an event version to get it added. That's true. Shanghai Oh My brings up a
Really
good point.
lame.
It is pretty fucking lame. Could you go to altitude real quick? Because we're at the final 5, and it's 4 of them seem like they're winter variants, but they're winter variants that I've never seen before. Altitude. Check it out.
Whoa.
Oh, it's like a ski resort.
What is this map?
This point reminds me of Steel, but this isn't Steel. This is not a Steel reskin.
It's attack defense, looks like.
I've never seen this before. I mean, I guess I could say this about all of the ones that I've never seen before. IDK lol. Including Bread Space, which makes me feel bad because I would like to rank them, but you know, we can't. we simply don't have the expertise to, and I'm sorry about that. But you know, hey, maybe next year we'll come back and we'll touch up this list again, and we'll be able to tell you objectively where this just where this lands. But as it stands, I can't tell you where.
Yeah, I've never ever played on this map in my life.
Yeah, no, I can't tell you where Bread Space or Altitude or Cascade or Polar or Chili rank, and I apologize for this. Well, shit. Well, shit,
This
Twilight.
map looks kind of fucking cool though.
Oh yeah, it looks
And
neat.
not just because it's snowy.
Yeah, I mean, like I could see myself enjoying it, but I've just never played on it before.
Yeah.
But you know, with that all said, that's every map. That is every map in base TF2 that you know that isn't a Halloween map. Ranked.
Asked.
Do you want to real quick just go through S through F?
Sure.
All right. At S tier, we have Process, 5 CP Badlands, Gorge, Badwater, Harvest, Borneo, Koth Sawmill, and Upward. Do you feel good
All
about
maps
that?
I'm very, very happy to see get voted when I'm when we're looking to change map.
Those are maps that I vote for. Yeah. In A tier, we have Barn Blitz, Snakewater, Gully Wash, Brazil, Viaduct, Steel, Thunder Mountain, Double Cross, Swiftwater, Suijin, Manhattan, Coldfront, and Koth Badlands.
All
Good.
maps I'll be likely to click if I see them in the list.
If there's no S tier up there. Lakeside, Rottenberg, and this is in B. Lakeside, Rottenberg, Ravine, Foundry, Moss Rock, Enclosure, Lumberyard, Gravel Pit, Arena Nucleus, Vanguard, Mountain Lab, Landfall, Turbine, Frontier, Two Fort, Metalworks, High Pass, Granary, Koth Nucleus, Pier, Coaltown, and Nightfall.
All maps I don't go out of my way to play, but it puts a smile on my face when I'm running around on them and shooting and killing.
Yeah. In C tier, we have DeGroot Keep, Snowy Coast, Kong King, Doomsday, 5 CP Well, Arena Sawmill, Snowplow, Sunshine, Hydro, High Tower, Probed, Gold Rush, Mercenary Park, Lazarus, Big Rock, Hoodoo, Decoy, Powerhouse, Off Blast, and Arena Well.
I don't particularly care for these maps, but like if they're on, it's like, yeah, let's play some TF2.
In D tier, we have Arena Granary, Manworks, Egypt, CTF Sawmill, Fastlane, Stand-In, Freight, Five Gorge, Junction, and Pipeline.
I'd rather not play these maps if I can help it.
And finally, down in F tier, we have CTF Well and Dust Bowl.
Please, for the love of God, anything but this!
Oh, God! It's like that one, a custom emoji that's like weeping with its hands out, you know? Please! And then in Silly, we have Whatville, Watchtower, Banana Bay, Manpower Foundry, all the Manpower, all the pastimes, and Watergate. What is Snowville again? Snowville, go into IDK Law. What the hell are you doing there? Get out of there, and this goes here.
Silly is those maps that are like...
Yeah, alright, I'll fuck around. Let's fuck around. There you go. And hey, everybody, this has been the completely objective ranking of all of the base game Team Fortress 2 maps. These are all maps that you can download for free when you download the Team Fortress 2 EXE application onto your computer. And you can go play on them now. You can go play on them right now, and I'm sure you can find at least 3 people to play with you. I'm sure, you know. All of these, Team Fortress 2 is a game that I hold very, very dear. The same could be said about Twilight. She freaking loves this stupid little fucking idiot little game for morons.
Do you want to see something scary?
Yes, I do.
Wait, hold.
Why does it look like that? Twilight, stop. Why is it doing that? Heavy is getting torn apart at the fucking seams. He's getting spaghettified. That's terrifying. Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that, Twilight? You're not answering my question. I can't fucking believe you. If you want to play TF2, I think you should. It's a really fun game, and you can play it at freakserver.tf2, or no, connect space freak.tf2.host. It is the Freak server that is run by me and my friends. We don't get like ads. The reason we're promoting it is really just because we want to see more people playing on it, because it's fun, and we play TF2 there sometimes. You can type TF2 server if you want to play there. Duke has been on point, just kind of fucking helping out and typing that literally every time I mention it, which I appreciate. Thank you, Duke. Yeah, you should play TF2. It's a fun game, but you probably already do. Twilight has been my co-host. You can find her at BytesDev on Twitter, or TwilightPB, all one word, on Twitch. Yes. And she, pretty soon actually, she'll be beginning to do a weekly series where she just plays TF2 on the Freak server.
Hopefully, yes. Very soon.
Which is exciting. So look forward to that. And I, as always, am Clown Depot. And you can find me all the time online at Clown Depot everywhere. Clown_Depot. That's where I am all the time, every place. Where I go. It's what I do. It's what I go by, baby. So much fun.
Crashed Team Fortress 2.
You've crashed Team Fortress. Very impressive. Great work. Very proud of you for crashing Team Fortress 2. I went too far away. You went too far. You went too far away?
Yeah.
It's okay. You're all right.
So far away.
And with that, I think we're gonna call it. There's no art today. I just checked. So I'm gonna go ahead.
Art.
I'm gonna go. Yeah. What are you gonna do?
That's fart.
You're fart. I'm gonna send you on over to. I would send you over to. I'm gonna hold off on that, because I want to send you over to this one channel eventually, but too many of my friends are streaming to, I think, really, justify it. So I'm going to send you over to Shinigami Eater, who's currently playing Dead Rising with Robbie right now. Raid. Shinigami Eater. Raid phrase is gonna be Banana Bay is silly tier, because he loves Banana Bay. Banana Bay is, I think, Koo's favorite map, actually. Everybody, thank you so much for coming. And, hey, I'll see you on the other side of the Rainbow Bridge or something. I don't know. Do you have anything you want to say? Twilight, do you have anything you want to say?
What?
You want to Twilight, do you have anything to say?
English? What are you saying?